to do a little acting. Now that's for anyone asking. Anyone pass them. Drip, drip, drop, there it goes and there gas them. Now you coming out the side of your face, you tapping right into your memory banks. Thanks. So click the ticket, let's see your seatbelt fasten. Trunk rattling like two midgets in the back seat wrestling. Speaker box vibrate the tag, make it sound like aluminum cans in the bag. But I know y'all wanted that 808. Can you feel that BASS bass? But I know y'all wanted that 808. Can you feel that BASS bass? I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. I love the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. The whole room fell silent. The girls all paused with glee. Turning left, turning right, thought they looking at me. But I was looking at them. They're on the dance floor. Now they got me in the middle, feeling like a man whore. Especially the big girl. Big girls need love too. No discrimination in this world. So keep your hands off my cheeks. Let me study how you ride to beat. You big free. Skinny slim women got the camel toe within them. You can hump them, lift them, bend them, give them something to remember. Tell out timber when you fall through the top shop. Take a deep breath and exhale. Your ex-girlfriend, boyfriend was born his head. But let me listen to the story you tell. And we can make moves like a person in jail. On the no folk. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. I love the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. Hey, baby, girl, don't you stop it. Come on, baby, it's all right. You're so fine, so fine, so fine. How do you know? Oh, baby, just baby, you, baby. Ooh, 'cause you love me and excite me. And you know you got me, baby. Ooh, the way you move. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. Ooh, you're so sexy. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way you move. 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 Ooh, you're so sexy. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. I like the way you move. I like the way you move. I love the way you move. I love the way. I love the way. I love the way you move. Yeah, lost some signal. Shut up. All right, hold up. woke up quick.
Guys, Michael.
As I said a story goes, baby, now I got the flow. Cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again. I'm sure you that I'm winning. Your love of mine. All those times I say that I love you. Your love of mine. Yes, I got. Yes, I got. Your love of mine. Even though you know I died for you. Your love of mine. Yes, I cry. Yes, I cry. Come on. Oh my God. Here I am. Once again. Love of the world. That's my God. Here I go. So I'm back up in the day. Running thanks to catch my smile. Letting all the people know that I'm back to run the show. Cause what you did, you know was wrong. And all the nasty things you done. So baby, listen carefully.
Stop lying about your big leg.
Your lies, she said she'd never turn on me. Your lies, you did. She said she'd never turn on me. Your lies, you did. She said she'd never turn once again, don't you know when I wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's plans in my chest, I still wish you were best. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford to provide, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess you Ooh, I got some news for you. Yeah, go on and tell your little boy. See you turn downtown with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? Don't know the pain in my chest. I feel the sugar best. Fuck you. Now I know I have to borrow, begging, stealing, lying, cheating, trying to keep you, trying to please ya. Just being in love with your ass and cheap. Now I picked in a fool, falls in love with you. Oh, she's old. Well, just don't you know. Ooh, I got some news for you. Ooh, I really hate your ass right now. See you turn down with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? And although the pain in my chest, I feel the sugar best. Fuck you. Now, baby, why you wanna hurt me so bad? So bad. I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. Yeah, she did. And I'm like, why? I love you. I still love you. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? And although the pain in my chest, I feel the sugar best. Fuck you.
Good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy week 2 Sunday morning in the game show. You know who I am. This is Prince Pierre, 9.5 live show, live at your one time a motherfucking again. You know. Yeah, we coming live, man, up in this mud. Just want to let y'all know. I wanted to come in last night because I want to do something different this morning, but hey, man, shit, I was tired. I'm ripping and running this truck, man. I was tired, so I had to go on and take a, I had to go on and take a nap. I had to go and go to sleep. So I got up this morning and decided to go on and do the show. So, so here we go. So everybody matriculate on in as they come on in, man. So yes indeed, man. College football yesterday was very, very good. Got to see some football teams yesterday. Got to see LSU. Got to see, saying Georgia. I got to see. I didn't see. I saw Texas a little bit, but I couldn't wait up for them. And they didn't really play nobody, but they was in a tie. So you might end up looking up some scoreboards here in a second. That's what we finna go do. We're finna go on share screen and look up some scoreboards, man, right quick, and see what the college football scene did yesterday. Comment on that, and then we get on into what we need to get on into. Yes, indeed. You know, let me see what we're gonna do. Uh, Look at some college football scores. NCAA scoreboard. Let's look at Alright. Let me see if y'all see any damn thing on here. Let me get that banner off. Let me get that banner off. That can't be on there. Alright, there you go. Let's get that on too. All right. So let's go back to work. All right. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. College football yesterday. It's a game I watched here, man, where Georgia pretty much dominated South Carolina all the way through. They was able to do whatever they wanted to motherfucking do anytime they goddamn got ready, man. You couldn't be fucking with them boys over there. But this was one of them weeks, man, where everybody playing nobodies. So, yeah, everybody playing nobodies. You know, you're not gonna learn too much. You seen it. Georgia dominated. You see that Michigan dominated, Oklahoma dominated. You know what I'm saying? Kentucky dominated, Baylor dominated. Everybody pretty much dominated this past week, right? So I think next week is a week when you start to see some people start getting into their conference play on hardcore level. You know, yeah, Appalachian ended up coming back winning that game. How the hell they do that? Hmm. They ended up winning that damn football game. They had that motherfucker lost. How the hell they do that? Hail Mary. Oh, they hit the Hail Mary. Hold up. Shit, they had the Hail Mary, man. We gotta watch this Hail Mary, man.
We're crunching tons of
Appalachian
polygons
State
here.
hit the
What's
Hail
going on?
Mary
Where's
on the
Regina?
man.
Hi, I'm LaDonna. I
The
invest
hell
in
did that
Invesco
happen?
QQQ, a fund that gives me access to NASDAQ
Shit,
100
the Hail
innovations
Mary,
like
boy.
real-time
That's what I
CGI.
like about college football, boy. The Hail
Yeah,
Mary, baby. Hail
Don't worry,
Mary.
I got it.
They hit
Become
the
an
Hail
agent of
Mary on them
innovation with
niggas
Invesco.
motherfucking ass.
QQQ. For investing,
Boy,
carefully read and consider fund
goddamn.
investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses.
Let me see
and
they
more.
gonna
Facts
show
at
it though.
Invesco.com.
Yeah, we're gonna show that.
McKella Chester here for NCAA Digital with the
Bitch, I don't need
top
you running your
25
mouth. I
poll
need you to
after
show this
just
light, ho.
an action-packed college football
I don't
Saturday.
need you running
To
your
start
mouth,
things off,
bitch. I
we
need
have
you
a
to
new
show the
number
hoe,
one
nigga.
team in
Show
town
them
as
show, ho.
Georgia
Yeah,
takes
we
over
need
the
you to
top
show the
spot in the poll
motherfucking show.
following Alabama's narrow victory over then unranked Texas.
I don't
The
care
Crimson
about
Tide pulled off the 20-19 victory with a 33-yard field goal with 10 seconds remaining
Nah,
in the
ain't holding
game
up.
behind Alabama.
Let's not
Numbers
talk
3
about some
through
last
5
week
remain the
shit.
same with Ohio
Oh, I
State,
thought you were gonna
Michigan,
show
and
some shit
Clemson.
now. I thought you were gonna show the highlight. You motherfucking niggas ain't shit. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, bitch. I thought they were gonna show. We gotta find that Hail Mary, man. Yeah, we gonna have to show that. That one time. Yeah. I thought they were gonna show that. Now here you gonna pull that up and then it don't show. You hoe. You dick sucker. You no good motherfucker. Let's see. Notre Dame came back and got California. Texas ended up coming back handling business. Yeah, they were struggling at halftime. They tied
Why
with them
should
bums.
every man try ageless male Max? Because it
You
has KSM 66 ashwagandha, shown to help increase
Yeah,
testosterone,
Texas.
improve results at the gym, reduce the dad bod, and fight the effects of stress. And it has
Jason
non-sport
Melbison
to
Robinson
boost
had
nitric
20
oxide
carries,
production,
183
and that can be handy in
motherfucking
the gym
3
and in the
touchdowns.
bedroom. No wonder it's the number one selling testosterone booster. Get to Walmart to try
Goddamn
Ageless
card.
Male Max and be
Hudson
the
card.
man you want to be.
McKella
Didn't do
Chester
nothing.
here for NCAA Digital with the AP Top 25 poll after just an action-packed
I
college
don't
football
need you in your
Saturday.
mouth
To
hole.
start things off, we
Now we end up turning around and we see Texas didn't do nothing, they did everything on the ground. But they went on, got back in the win coming last day. Hook them on them real good, Had them motherfucking Alabama Crimson Tide in the hook. But goddamn Hughes was goddamn abusing that damn Alabama secondary. But Nick had to go and put the hit out on him. You had to put the hit out on you, man. Mm-hmm. The Texas Longhorns got a motherfucking quarterback. Mm-hmm. That's better than Dak Prescott. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the Longhorns got some quarterbacks on their way. Longhorns finna be QBU, baby. You gonna start calling the home, calling the University of Texas QBU. We already running back you. We putting that ride nigga. We putting that ride receiver. We putting that D nigga too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. Hook 'em horns on you motherfucking niggas' ass. I always remember this. We text, bitch. You understand? What was you niggas talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just keep the lookout on them Texas Longhorns. They're gonna run away with this goddamn Big 12. I see that the goddamn Oklahoma Sooners, you know, wipe their ass with Nebraska Cornhuskers. Up in stinking Lincoln. And we're not bullshitting. We're not bullshitting. So about 3 weeks away from Red River Robert, and we'll pimp on them real good when they come on down now to the state fast taste down now in the fat ground at the old Cotton Bowl. Yeah, they're gonna come on down to the old Cotton Bowl, and then we're gonna go on and go on and wrap them up like cotton and sip them on back to zero with a loss. You know, we ain't giving a damn about no Oklahoma, man. Get the fuck out. Now, we see that the Baylor Bells is whooping butt. Mm-hmm. Arizona whooping butt. We see that the Southern California Trojan. Hello about that Southern California Trojan. Let me tell y'all, man, the Southern California Trojans back in business. Yeah, college football is good. When Texas is good, college football is on top. When motherfucking me goddamn Southern Cal is the shit. You already got Oklahoma. You already got Ohio State pimping. You already got motherfucking me goddamn. You got trying to see Miami trying to come back and do some pimping.
The Infinity QX80.
Yeah, we gonna be trying to see.
Experience the Infinity QX80 at your local Infinity retailer.
Yeah, man. They had that running game. They ran for them to 200.
With the AP Top 25
and they
poll
got
after
Caleb
just
Williams.
an action-packed college football Saturday. To start things off, we have a new number one team in town as Georgia takes over the top spot in the poll following Alabama's narrow victory over then
Southern Cal.
The Crimson Tide pulled off the 20-19 victory with
the
a
Trojan men over
33-yard
there,
field
man.
goal
You know, we just talking about
10
college
seconds
football.
remaining in the game
Yeah,
behind
nigga, I seen
Alabama.
them niggas over there. I didn't see that. I'm
Remain
trying
the
to
same
get to
with
it, but I
Ohio
didn't see
State,
it. They got
Michigan,
Utah.
and Clemson.
You got
We
Utah.
had a lot of
there,
upsets
Pippen.
this past week.
And they
with
came
top 10
back,
teams
man, and
losing in
goddamn
addition
me
to
shut
ranked
that
Florida,
goddamn Miami
Wisconsin,
shit
and
down.
Pittsburgh. Here's how they shook
Yeah,
up
Miami
the poll.
came on
Florida
down
dropped
now to
6
College
spots
Station.
from number 12 to
And they
number
went on there
18
and got
following
shut
the loss to
down, man. They
Kentucky.
couldn't get
The
it
Wildcats
done.
jumped up 11 spots in the poll to number
Clemson
9,
beat butt.
entering the top 10 with
You know.
a bang. BYU was up 9 spots
I don't give a
after
damn,
upsetting
bitch. Why
Baylor
this
in
hoe like to
double
talk while I'm
overtime.
running my
It's
mouth, though?
first top 10
Oh, I don't
win
need you
since
running your
beating
mouth,
number 1
bitch.
Miami.
Stealing star, ho. Shut up. We don't want you talking, bitch. Oh, I ain't want to got the hoe on the show for. Shit, the hoe don't need to be running her mouth, man. Need to be like that bitch on game day morning, bitch. You know, on college game day. You know, be like that bitch. You know, that's a good woman now, nigga. Y'all need to get you some good women in the game. You got Oregon State whoop butt. Yeah, we seen somebody Florida. We'll see what Florida do. Florida whoop butt. Yeah, and then you see that goddamn. Yeah, Iowa. They whoop. Who cares about Iowa? Who cares about these teams? But the Michigan State, you know, got their ass whooped by Washington. Pittsburgh, Arkansas had Missouri. They ain't play nobody. Shit. Jerry Automata ain't play nobody. You know, y'all niggas waste time. You know, then you got Ohio State over there. They whoop the shoes out of Toledo. You know, when they whooping balls, they always play, you know, early in the season. You know, we'll see what they did.
It's making you get a nice
with the motherfucker.
What do you mean? These straps are mind-blowing. They collect hundreds of data points like HRV and REM sleep, so
they
you
got
know all you
Dylan
need for
87,
recovery.
okay? They got
You are
motherfucking CJ Stroud.
And Invesco QQQ.
But see,
fund that
this
gives me access
is what
to
I'm talking about.
NASDAQ 100 innovations like
They got,
wearable trade
got some
optimization
they
tech.
got
How long
receivers,
I'm
man.
done.
They got
Become
Marvin
an agent of innovation with Invesco QQQ.
They got these
Before
niggas,
investing, carefully
they
read and
ain't even
consider
a bad
product
nigga.
taxes,
It's
risks,
Jackson
charges,
Smith,
expenses, and more in
niggas,
prospectus at
they,
Invesco.com.
you know,
Michaela Chesler here for NCAA
shit,
Digital.
nigga, they had everybody
top
else kicking
25
ass,
poll
boy.
after
They was
just
that airless
an
soul squad,
action-packed
nigga.
college
Well,
football
Marvin
Saturday.
Harrison Jr.,
To
boy,
start
that
things
nigga
off,
always
we
getting
have
in
a
the end
new
zone.
number one team
Yeah.
in town as
Shit,
Georgia
they don't know nothing about
takes over the
Marvin
top
Harrison
spot in
Jr.,
the
boy.
poll
That's a
following
bad looking
Alabama's
nigga, man.
narrow
Yeah, that's
victory
Marvin
over
Harrison's
then
son.
unranked Texas.
Yeah,
The
Marvin
Crimson
Harrison
Tide pulled
Jr.,
off a
nigga.
20-19
Yeah, that nigga gonna
victory
be in
with
the
a
league, boy, being a
33-yard
bad
field goal
motherfucking bad
10
receiver like his
seconds
daddy.
remaining in the game behind
Yeah.
Alabama. Numbers
Shit,
3
but
through
them
5
got that,
remain the same with Ohio
I ain't no
State,
fan of no
Michigan,
damn
and
Ohio State
Clemson.
Buckeyes.
We
I'm
had a
gonna keep
lot
them
of
100.
upsets this past
So they
week,
even had the
including top 10
goddamn
teams
me
losing
backup
in
coming in and
addition
get
to
100
ranked
damn
Florida,
yards at the
Wisconsin,
quarterback.
and
But they
Pittsburgh.
got wide
Here's how they
receivers,
shook
man.
up the poll.
It's
Florida
gonna be
dropped
hard to
6
cover them
spots
niggas, man.
from
You know
number
what I'm
12 to
saying?
number 18.
That's why everybody like
following
Ohio
loss to
State coming
Kentucky.
to win the
The
national
Wildcats
championship
jumped
this
up
year.
11 spots in
A
the
lot of
poll to
people
number
like
9,
you know.
entering the top 10.
And I can see
why,
why, man,
was
because
up
they got
9
in that
spots
airless
after
soul
upsetting
squad over
Baylor
there.
in double
You know,
overtime.
Ohio
AC's
State always
first
have a
top
pretty
10
good
win
defense.
since beating number 1
But yeah, man, they got some niggas over there. You know what I'm saying? Baylor ain't got no niggas. Yeah, they want to tell me about Baylor. Let me see. Let me keep looking up one more time.
Tennessee moves up 9
Yeah, they want
spots
to tell
to
about them
number
niggas over there,
15.
man. I don't got time for that hoe. That hoe want to run her mouth on my show. Shut up, bitch. You know. Now, yeah, man. Shit, we'll look at these scores a little bit more and see what the hell little tidbit. What I like. You know, I learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I want to talk about the motherfucking LSU boys. LSU ain't really shit. I don't know what the hell motherfucking Leach over there doing. Leach, man, he bullshit. He bullshitted yesterday with that bullshit he was doing in the first half. They ended up figuring out Mississippi State's plan, and you know, and they ended up coming back whooping butt, man. They ended up coming back whooping butt. So they beat the shit out of them, man, when they figured it out, man. I'm trying to find LSU Tigers, man. I want to find where the LSU Tiger boys at. LSU Tiger boys. Yeah, them LSU Tigers, they ain't gonna. Yeah, they came back with Mississippi ass, man. Mississippi was whooping butt, but Mississippi couldn't do no more scores.
Start the Play Learning
I gotta
adventure.
get out because the hoe gonna
Download
talk.
free and
Yeah, we
save up
gotta
to
shut you up, hoe.
60%.
We don't want you running your mouth. Yeah, you know, yeah, man, they was trying to do too much bullshit. The passing game, and man, the passing game was putrid as hell. 214 yards. That's terrible. And the problem was they should have been passing on them fourth downs. They trying to run down. They trying to be a dominant run. I don't know what they were thinking. Mm-hmm. You know, now you got these niggas. They had the running game going. They ran for 206 yards. But that motherfucking quarterback, they got them Jalen Daniels. You know, they got a nigga. They got a nigga. I don't know about him. You know, he a little shaky to me. He ain't no pro guy. Yeah, they just won the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Their defense at LSU bowled up at the right time and pretty much shut Mississippi State down in the second half. There was only 3 motherfucking points, and they scored 21 and a half. Mississippi State almost had a motherfucking momentum shift and play, but they ended up calling a goddamn hold on the kick return. You know, so you know that's what we saw over there, man. And interesting, you know, LSU boys over there. You know. I forgot the goddamn motherfucking name over there, the coach. I keep forgetting his damn name. But yeah, man, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know? Yeah, man. You know? Yeah, I just keep forgetting his name. Yeah, Brian Kelly. I don't know why I forget him. Brian goddamn Kelly. Yeah, Brian Kelly down there, you know, running that dictatorship down there. But, you know, Brian Kelly, he'll be here, you know, he'll do all right over there. He'll just be like Les Miles over there like the Mad Hatter. He might win a national championship and get fired. That's what they do at LSU. You win that championship and get fired over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, you know, that's why Nick got on, you know. Yeah, that's why Nick got on, went over there to Miami. Yeah, man, they had to go and make it do what it do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Brian Kelly over there at LSU with the shit. You know. But I know another motherfucker everybody want to hear talking about, man, and some head coaches I want to talk about before we get on into the Cowboy show. Because I got, you know, college football is a game. You know, now this guy here, man, y'all know nothing about him. You know, this we gotta talk about Mr. Steve Sarkeesian over there in Texas. Yeah, Mr. Steve Sarkeesian over there at University of Texas. See, Mr. Steve Sarkeesian, we're glad to appreciate you down here in Texasville. Down here in Gainesville, Texas, we gladly appreciate your white self down there getting the baddest and greatest niggas that Texas alumni is willing to buy. See, you complying. See, you ain't like this nigga. Yeah, you ain't like this nigga. You ain't like this motherfucking nigga. You ain't like this nigga. See, this nigga here, yeah, let me get on this nigga. When I think he was in 2016, something like that. Yeah, head coach in 2016. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. Yeah, Charlie motherfucking Strong. Yeah, so they ain't even got a picture of it. Yeah, they ain't got no picture of Charlie Strong. Yeah, we still got the image of the nigga. We need image of Charlie Strong. Yeah, there you go. Right, this nigga. See, that nigga that came down there at the University of Texas talking about he gonna clean up Texas. Let me see if I can even find the damn. Yeah, let me see can I find Charlie Strong talking about cleaning up Texas. Yeah, I need. Yeah. Telling he gonna clean up Texas. I knew he wasn't going nowhere with that nigga. And I'm gonna be right now. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell the world. I never want to see another nigga ever head coach University of Texas. I don't want no nigga at University at Texas. You hear me? Because you niggas go over there and thinking y'all want to go over there and be good niggas. Nigga, you know, man, you need to be like the white boy, go over there and get it done, then win football. Then we don't need no nigga down there and run his mouth telling everybody about what motherfuckers do. You know? Let me see, can I find it? Let me see, can I find it, man? Because you know you niggas, y'all niggas get over there and get mad about it. Let me see if we got to come up. Let me see if we come up. Let me see if we got the comment. Try to show you past the speech. He said, we're going to ask you to go class. How tough is the class? We tell you that we're going to clean, we tell the players to clean up their lockers. It's a reflection on them. Now, that ain't what he said. They ain't got it down here. Yeah, they ain't got it. They supposed to have the statement. That's how they're having. But yeah, man, Charlie Strong a bum. See, they had to get that nigga out. He want to set this program back because they didn't want to spend no money down there fucking with that nigga. See, we don't got time for niggas coming down there to the University of Texas bullshit. You know, that's why the nigga down there in Texas, we're not fucking around with you, man. We're not playing down the University of Texas, man, with no nigga, man. See, we ain't got no time. And they got rid of him and brought Herman in there. Herman was all right, but he just wasn't recruiting, man. You know, he just wasn't recruiting. Now we got Mr. Steve Sarkeesian in the building. See, we ain't got us a white man, you know. We would have got us a good white boy that money can buy. See, we wouldn't have got us a good white boy that money can buy, man. You know what I'm saying? See, we didn't sit up there and play like some of you niggas do. We go get Steve Sarkeesian. See, a motherfucker go out there, go get you Mark Hughes. Go out there, go get your Arch Manning. You see, you know, with the unlimited pocketbook of Texas alumni. See, when you got unlimited pockets like Texas alumni, you know, because they were still making money when they wasn't doing nothing. And you know, that's why we sitting up there right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, with a 3-1 record, you know, we good. I mean, with a 2-1 record, they good. You know, they almost had Alabama dead the motherfucking right. But they went on and knocked the quarterback out, you know. Yeah, man. You niggas over there don't know nothing about this white boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that white boy, horns. You know, QB, man, in 2022. Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Quentin Hughes, you don't know nothing about that son bitch. You don't understand? Quentin Hughes went out there and pimped on them motherfuckers. He was pimping on them boys over there. Yeah, that boy there. That boy there, bad motherfucker, nigga. Y'all don't know nothing about him. Yeah, that fucking white boy get out there and make it do what it do. You know? Yeah, some good thoroughbred pecker woods in Texas. Mm-hmm. That's what we got at the University of Texas. We go get the best pecker woods that money can buy. Nigga, we're not gonna sit around this motherfucker here and play with you niggas and complain over there like your boy over there at Alabama. Mad because Texas got checks and mad because you can't fuck with your oil and mineral money. You can't fuck with the mineral right money that the goddamn Texas and that the Texas inherit from the ground. Yeah, you can't fuck with that unlimited supply of motherfucking talent that we got going on there in Texas. You can't come in Texas and steal no talent no more, Nick Saban. Yeah, you can't come there and steal them niggas from us. Yeah, you can't come steal them niggas from us, man. You cannot come steal now, nigga. And you sure can't steal now, cracker. Yeah, we love it down there in Texas, boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. Mm-hmm. So we don't talking down, you know, on the clown, you know. It's letting everybody know that the Texas Longhorns is going to be the king of beating the LSU and Texas Tech, LSU. We coming down there. We getting ready to come to SEC play, and when we come to SEC play, we coming to hold up the motherfucking playoff trophy, bitch. Yeah. We done caught up with you bitch niggas. We done caught up with you damn so-called national powerhouses. Yeah, we coming there to take you motherfuckers out to the outhouse. Yeah, we gonna take you behind the back and blow your head off with that goddamn Longhorn shotgun. Bebo is up. Bebo ain't sleeping no more. See, I used to have Bebo. Bebo was sleeping for the last 5, 7, 8 years. Man, Bebo wouldn't move a motherfucking muscle. Bebo looking at them niggas like, Bebo finna bite somebody one time. Shit, Bebo was finna kill somebody, man, down there on the sideline one year. Yeah, they can't fuck with Bebo. Y'all niggas better, yeah, Bebo up now. Bebo walking around. Yeah, man, Bebo ain't laying down no more. Nah, man, Bebo ain't bullshitting with you niggas. You know, you damn hating ass motherfucking niggas on Texas. Y'all gonna stop the hate on the University of Texas, boy. You gonna stop it. You gonna stop it, nigga. Yeah, you gonna stop. Yeah, we gonna always start the Sunday show, man. You know, we're talking about the college football landscape. You know what I'm saying? We gonna just talk about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Texas ain't play nobody last week. We played some little bit last night. They played a little pussy ass team last night. But Texas be all right, because they go on and get on there, holler at the Red Raiders next week. Yeah, they holler at the Red Raiders next week, man. They got to go on out there to Lubbock, man, and go holler at the Red Raiders. Yeah, go holler at them boys right quick and go and whoop them, knock them, whip them, whip, and tip tap upside they motherfucking head, like Sir Ism would always said. You hoe ass niggas better get it together, like all weather leather.
I found this on the web for what are ways to Hawaii.
I didn't ask you that shit, hoe. Why is you talking? I ain't even ask you no question. Ask you about no damn Hawaii, bitch. What the hell wrong with some of you dumb hoes? Now let's see what's really going on. So let's get on into the Cowboy show. We had to go on and have a little fun talking about, you know, some teams that's kicking ass and taking names. Yeah, but now I'm gonna have to go to Twitter for you niggas right quick. I'm gonna go to Twitter because I gotta show you what I told Mr. Michael Parsons yesterday. I'm gonna have to go and go to Twitter. Hold up, cause see, I ain't got no time to be playing with you niggas. Now, you know, you niggas is full of shit. So we gotta let you niggas know that what we in here, yeah, man. Let me see, I can go to Twitter, man. Let me see if I put my Twitter up. Let me see if I put my Twitter up, man. It might not let me put my Twitter up, man. Let me see if I put my Twitter up, man. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna show you what I told Mr. Motherfucking me, Michael Parsons. Man, let me see, man. I hollered at him. Let me look at it. There you go. There you go. There you go, man. There you go, man. Yeah, I told him, man. Yeah, nigga. Y'all niggas see that? Let's go back. Yeah, y'all niggas see what I told Michael Parsons? Yeah, I told Michael. I say, I go tell Cowboys what was. I'm not like you, nigga. I go tell them what it is. Nigga, I don't run and hide. And nigga, I go let them know. And let them know that I am the game show host, nigga. And I had to go on there. Yeah, they're going to pay tag governor now. Yeah, listen up, nigga. Yeah, no, appreciate governor what the nigga done for me this week. But listen up. These goddamn niggas, I told him. The number 11, I'm a Cowboy, says 79. Yeah. And I'm going, it's going to be a long season. Jared, I misspelled Stephen, but I spelled his name right. Yeah, you know. Yeah, Jared and Stephen didn't improve your roster from last year. So what you're going to have to do is just tap in your inner Ray Lewis and LT ability and keep our team in the game every damn week. That's all you can do, Michael Parsons, is keep the team in the game. That's lose 16-12. That's lose 20-19. Just keep them in the game. Because you ain't going nowhere. I would have told the damn leader, I would have told the de facto leader of the defense, that nigga, you gonna have to goddamn me be Ray. We gonna go over there and tap in your Ray. You got to get in this huddle and tell him we're finna win this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to go in that goddamn motherfucker and tell him we gonna win, we gonna whoop ass. We gonna beat a motherfucker down. Yeah. So that's what I go do. I go over there and let nigga know what really going on. Yeah, we gonna start the goddamn show now. I don't know who the fuck is this HID all day streaming. You don't get your whole ass out of here. Yeah, you niggas is running y'all goddamn mouth telling me about a motherfucker, That's what we do at the game show, man. We go over there and holler at them son bitches over there and let them know that we ain't playing over there, man. We go over there and tell you, yeah, and I'm finna be here every week. Every week on Saturday, I'm always tweet Michael Parsons, tell him what it is. I say, hey man, y'all, I'm telling you, know, cause I ain't gonna quit over there talking about the quarterback and all that, cause he can't respond to none of that. You know, he ain't gonna respond to what I put out, because I'm not putting that shit for him to respond to. I'm just putting that shit for him to get an outstanding understanding that it's true cowboy aficionados. It's true stop down cowboy contingent niggas that is not gonna sit up in here and demand greatness at the cowboy. Yeah, we demand greatness at the cowboy, nigga. And guess what? It ain't enough of you niggas demanding greatness at the Cowboys. That's why they've been bullshitting for the last 27 goddamn years. Hey, I don't want to hear nigga the 30th anniversary of the damn 1992 Cowboys Star Dynasty team. And you niggas gonna have a terrible season. You ain't even gonna spend no money on the 30th anniversary damn year. You ain't even go out, you supposed to win about every bad nigga in town. That's why I tell you, man, that's why when you get a real motherfucker, let me get out of here, cause we don't, then let me go back and show you what I go. That's why we gotta play. That's why I'm bullshitting. I gotta go play it. That's why I gotta play this thing. That's why I gotta play the fight song. Because I respect motherfucking me. That's why I respect that the Texas Longhorn is back spending money. Yeah. See, and back breaking bread. See, Jared need to spend some money. He need to be like the University of Texas Longhorn. You run around here being the top goddamn team in goddamn football money. Worth damn near $9 billion, but you ain't spending no goddamn money. And I'm gonna go find that hoe ass shit that he talking about they broke bread. You ain't buying no nickels. Hell you talking about? Talking about you over there spend some money. Man, let me go find that nigga. Let me play my song. Let me play my song, nigga. Yeah, let me play my goddamn song. Cause I'm getting tired of you niggas, man. I am. I'm getting tired of niggas lying to the game. I'm getting tired of niggas lying on the game, lying on what we see, lying on the bullshit. I don't want to hear nothing about what you niggas on. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Nah, we don't want to tell the Longhorn. We don't want to tell the Longhorn logo up. Yeah, man, we don't want the logo up. Yeah, we don't want the logo up, nigga. Fuck y'all doing, man. Y'all bullshit, man. Y'all didn't want me pull up the screen like I want to. But yeah, man, you niggas is running y'all mouths on this game. Let me get on you niggas' ass over there, Texas. Let me get on you niggas' ass. Let me play it. See, when you spend money, when you go get the best niggas money can buy, I bet you. Said you ain't about that shit, I ain't fucking with you. They get this played every week. Thank you. Goddamn University of Texas. Nigga, we gonna pay homage here to the game. Show. You know what I'm talking about? We don't give a goddamn about what some nigga done said. Nigga, we Texas, bitch. That's right. That's right. You gonna hear that every goddamn week. Shit. Nigga, they go there, bitch. They getting the baddest niggas. They getting the baddest quarterbacks. They getting the baddest white boys. They getting the baddest Tongans and got, man, I don't want to hit. I'm good. Back to the business. Yeah, but I can show y'all that what I told y'all, man, over there. We're gonna get on into the league. Whoa, we had to get the college football enthusiasm out. You know, that college football good. It's good for the soul. Yeah. You got to see them young niggas get out there trying to get to the league. Whoa, boy, make you feel good about yourself sometimes. I already feel good about myself anyway. It ain't putting no goddamn starch in my motherfucker. It ain't putting no starch in my cactus jack. You know. Yeah, so let's see what they gonna do. So let's go back. I think we're gonna stop sharing for right now. Now we're gonna keep on. Now, Zoo came in here talking shit. Pastor, $40. Yeah, we're gonna talk about your Carolina Panthers. Y'all got Saquon Barkley this week. Yeah. Saquon Barkley running for money. Yeah, that nigga done had 4 years of bullshit preacher running back play. Now he want to play because now it's time for the money. Yeah, y'all still over there employing that motherfucker. Y'all got what's that nigga name over there? What's that white boy you got over there? That no good Alabama boy. Not Alabama, that Oklahoma trash. That 0U boy. Oh, I forgot that. No Baker Mayfield. Yeah, I got no Baker Mayfield over there. But back to the festivities. Had to pay homage over there to a pastor for that motherfucking dollars. Yeah, man, you know it's the G code, man. You know it's the game show. You know, I've been ranting all day. Had to let him know who's spending money in now. We can get ready to get on the Cowboys motherfucking head. I'm gonna go back and show you that tweet I sent Michael Parsons. We're gonna go back and show that. Let's just get back to the festivities. Get back to the festivity. Yeah, my tweets, bitch. That's what we need, mine. We'll get back over there. You know, the Cowboy. You know, the Cowboy. What the hell it is? They just put my shit up there and now they playing. You know, I don't know what you're doing. Just had it up there. Hold on. Let me find it. They want to play with a nigga shit. Hold on. I just put up my shit. He had it up there a minute ago. Y'all some trash compacted motherfucker on the damn thing. Y'all just had my shit, man. Hold on, man. Y'all playing with me. There you go. There you go. Let me show y'all this tweet one more time. We'll get on out of here, man, because I just had to goddamn me go back and play the money. I had to go play the money team. I had to go play the money song. Yeah, you know, the motherfuckers taking the NILs and taking advantage of it. You know, and Nick want to be a bitch and complain. Yeah, so it's what I told Michael Parsons, man. You know, I didn't care about no Michael Vick, you know. He said, I'm about to get rid of Mike Vick. Yeah, he told me he been get. I don't give a fuck about you getting rid of Mike Vick. So that's what I told Mr. Michael Parsons, man, that he going to go get his Ray on. He going to get out there and go and goddamn me Pip on. He gonna get his Ray on, and you know he got an LT ability because he can rush the passer. So we know he can do that. But yeah, he gonna have to be a Superman, man, keep the team in the game every week because Cowboys ain't getting it done. So now we can go on and start. Now we can go on and start breaking down the bullshit that's been going on the past week with the Cowboys. So now we're going and get caught up and gone and find it. So we're gonna keep on sharing. So we finna go on over here right quick. And we finna find Cowboy articles. Bullshit now. And we heard Jerry and Steven. Yeah, Jerry and Jerry and Stephen Jones is gonna put them up. Because they've been lying this week. So they've been lying this week, right? 3 weeks ago. 2 days still flipping the script. So let's go over here. Yeah, so yeah, we hear yeah. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a banner over it before we fuck with it. Let me do what I need to do for you niggas. All right. Because we're not gonna get hit. We gotta be slick over here. We put banners up. You don't need to see the bitch and all that whole ass shit, nigga. Yeah, we don't need to be seeing, so we're gonna put the banner over it. You don't need to see it. Now they talking about Stephen Jones is flipping the script. So let's hear it.
Ready for the season. Guess what? It's finally here. I know you're excited about it. I mean, I'm fired up, but I can tell you what, this whole organization's fired up. I know the players are ready to get out there and roll that ball out there and play for real. They've obviously hadn't been, especially those top 15, 20 players.
Oh, no. I thought this was a brand new one. I thought this was. All right. I'm back in this motherfucker. Something happened. There's some technical difficulties. Sorry about the technical difficulties. There's some technical difficulties. Let's go back to the share screen. Go back over here and holler at these niggas over here. That DallasCowboy.com. I don't want to hear that. Put it up, over. Now, that ain't what we want to look up, but we're just gonna set it up. So, let me see. It's the news that we want to look up. We want to hear the dumb shit. Jerry talk. Stephen Jones talk cap. Jerry Jones on fans' gripes. So let's see here. Yeah, that's what we want. We want to catch the line of the week this week. Yeah, we want to. Yeah, we're the lie of the week by the Dallas Cowboys organization. They lying to me. I need y'all to quit lying to me. You're not lying to me. Now they say you can listen to this article, so we'll see if we can listen to it. Yeah, we'll listen to it.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
Looking for a date more interesting than a long walk on the beach?
I love
we'll let them tell you.
I'm talking dance classes, sunset cruises.
Yeah, now we cover shit up over here, man. Fair use,
Find great
fair
dates
use,
wherever
bitch.
you are.
Fair
All
use,
on one
hope.
app. Groupon.
Fair use.
Wait, Groupon?
Hot deals near you.
Is this the game show
Get
that you're
out
listening
there.
to
Grab
today?
life by the Groupon. Download the app.
Brought to you
Find
by
your
Avalon Wild
perfect date
Solutions.
today.
Brought to you by the game show host.
I'm in love.
We on the G code every single day while the whole talking. All right, so let's go. Let me go back and look at it.
Cowboys news. Stephen Jones talks cap. Jerry Jones on fans' gripes.
Okay.
Saving for a rainy day is one thing. But fans who witnessed the Cowboys' horrid showing on Sunday are wondering how much harder it has to pour to convince the front office to acquire some experienced football players. Stephen Jones shared his cap strategy on Friday, and it's sure to rub many the wrong way. Jerry, meanwhile, is offering to listen to fans' complaints, but admits right up front that nothing at the top is going to change. Meanwhile, there's a game to play on Sunday, and a win would wash a lot of the bad taste out of everyone's mouths. We're getting to know Cooper Rush the way his teammates do, even though one outspoken DB isn't convinced the Cowboys have a prayer with him at the helm. We're looking for improvement on both sides of the ball, as both Kellen Moore and the run defense were found to be lacking last week. The team's staff writers make their game day predictions, and there's a humble submission for what the Cowboys should do on their very first play from scrimmage against Cincinnati. The Bengals are bringing two old friends back to town, and a legend from the dynasty days is tackling a new opponent. All that and more in this edition in News and Notes. Link. The Cowboys reportedly have just over $11 million in salary cap space, leaving fans to wonder why more outside talent hasn't been acquired for the roster. We spend every bit of our cap at the end of the day. You get to move your cap forward, Executive Vice President Stephen Jones said. And we did move a lot of cap space forward to get in the position, because we wanted to have the availability of the cap space if the right situation came along to do something. We obviously went in a different direction. Link.
Yeah, so we're gonna move over to the link. So we just let the bitch tell you. We just let the goddamn game show bitch tell you, about it. So listen up, Stephen Jones, Stephen Jones. You don't spend no money. Stephen Jones, we done heard you on Sirius NFL Radio. We done heard you on every motherfucking platform in the league. Every motherfucking platform that you can go on, that you ain't spending no money on no free agents. You don't believe in getting free agents. You don't believe in doing what the University of Texas do. So you don't believe in this type of shit. You don't believe in getting the best niggas money can buy. Yeah. See, you don't believe in this type of shit here. See, you don't believe in this. See, you don't believe in, you don't fight to get the best niggas and the best peckerwood money can buy. You're not doing what Texas do. So you're not doing you're not following the lead. You're on that Arkansas bullshit. Yeah. You're bringing that Arkansas corner of trash down here, that hog suey shit down here to my goddamn Cowboy. I've been letting you slide, but it's time to start shitting on hog suey. You understand? You want to get by and run that slick ass shit. Now you got the Waltons up in the goddamn me in Denver. You understand? So I'm telling you now, you Arkansas redneck back. You need to goddamn me do what you did when you first came to Dallas. When you was out there getting the baddest niggas. When you went out there and you got like Charles Haley. You went out there and got Neon Santa. You went out there and got Prime. You went out there and you got Terrell Owens. You went out there and got the nigga. See, you were trading for these motherfuckers. So now I don't want to hear that old ass shit coming out of Stephen Jones' motherfucking mouth. Because hell, Jerry even tell you when he signed Deion that Stephen didn't want to sign Deion. Stephen is a bean counter, squeeze the quarter till the eagle screen type of goddamn money, a type of owner. We ain't gonna be in no good hand. Shit, it's time for the Joneses to sell. It's time for the Joneses to get the hell on out of the NFL. I'm tired of the Joneses. I'm tired. Now you done heard me a long time. I've been an advocate for Jerry Jones for a minute. But see, I ain't cutting you no slack. I told you, man, I am the #1 Cowboy aficionado in the game. I'm not been to sit up in here and just co-sign because they got the star on. I'm not into that. You know, we talking about the week that was. We get into the game, in a minute. So we know that them damn niggas is running. We can show them. Yeah, we know that them damn niggas like Michael Parsons, they like when they want to come play for Dallas, but when they get here, they're not gonna win nothing because they full of shit. You wasted Romo. You understand? You damn near wasted DeMarcus Well. You wasting talent down here in Dallas. You ain't wasting Dak. You doing Dak a favor. So don't tell me about Dak. And I'm gonna get on you damn Dak backing niggas. You damn Dak backing niggas. And that's why Jerry Jones be on that fuck shit with the fans, because he know he be keeping your little fan friendly boys around him. Keeping your little fan friendlies around him. And like your Dak Prescott's and these boys and these bullshit motherfuckers, and then you want to turn around here and get mad that you ain't winning nothing. Yeah, you'll turn around and get mad because you ain't winning nothing. Man, I need you niggas to stop, man. I do. I need you niggas to stop. We'll stop sharing. We got to go back. We got to go back to the other article. But yeah, man. Yeah, what I want. Because he lying about spending that bit of cap. So we got to think, okay, owner Jerry Jones, we're going to listen to this. Now, like I said, we have to disguise what we do around here. So we're going to listen to Jerry Jones bullshit, and we're going to critique it.
I think it...
Yeah, we're going to critique it.
We bring to you the Dallas Cowboys.
Hold on, we're going to go back over there because we got to cover it up around here. We cover shit up around here, we conceal. You cannot show the game over here because they'll ban my ass. So we're going to cover it up. All right. So we'll go back to the Odyssey. Now we're going to listen to Jerry Jones run his motherfucking pothole about what's going on in Dallas. Now you're going to have to read between the lines and come to Jerry. You understand? Because Jerry going to run that $2 ad game. You know what I'm saying? But, we got to go and call it real game, though. He's going to run that $9 billion game on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? And you Peckerwoods and you Mexicans. And then you're going to turn around and you can't forget the Mexicans, because Mexicans, Cowboys, they're Cowboys and Raiders. I'm saying Mexicans like Cowboys and Raiders. So let's go. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Triple G and that motherfucking no black fighting motherfucking named Canelo Alvarez. Yeah, we'll get on him a little bit.
Cowboys owner and general manager. It is Jerry Jones.
Good morning, Jerry Jones.
Hey, good morning, Kevin, Corey, Mike, and as always, it's good to be on with you.
Now, I know we got plenty of stuff to talk about with the Cowboys, but real quick, I wanted to get your thoughts about last night's Amazon broadcast. What did you think of the broadcast, and what do you think about streaming as maybe being the future way that a lot of NFL broadcasts are going to get pushed over the years?
Yeah, well, I first of all think streaming is a significant part of presenting the games. I'm personally excited about it. I think it will incorporate a segment of fans that young fans, if you will, that are important to our future and growth. And so I'm excited about streaming. I'm excited about the way we're approaching it. I'm chairman of our committee that owned and operated media. And I'm very excited about last night. That was a significant day for us to do and have this agreement with Amazon and present it. It always does. It'll get better and better, and we'll refine it. And but from the standpoint of the quality of the picture, I thought it was great. I really am not for sure. I couldn't have a way to measure any delays of between the action and the audio. So all of that, those details are important. But overall, I thought it was great, and I thought it was a historic night to have that by design going to the country. Our policy has always been wherever we can put the games out where the most people can see them. I call it, you might call it free TV, but it's not. It can come with ads, or it can come with a subscription of a basic cost. But still, the more that can watch our game, the better off we all are, and that gets us more fans, and that's what it's about. You got to remember, only 7% of NFL fans have ever been inside a stadium. Only 7. 93% of them are fans watching it through various presentations.
Yeah, get it right into their home, so they don't get there. They can get that delivered right to their home.
Jerry, do you have a non-football show that you ever watch on Amazon? Like, do you watch The Boys or Marvelous Mrs. Maisel or anything like that?
Well, I watch it all, and frankly,
he didn't even phrase the question right though. See, he named the shows. That ain't how you do it. You can't name shows. I mean, some of these guys not know how to interview. I said, no, what's your favorite show? What's your favorite show on the streaming network? Not Amazon. That's a streaming network. He gonna stay on Amazon because he'll sell. I mean, can you throw? This is the first time listening to this. Do you know how to throw layups, Jerry? I mean, y'all niggas. I mean, y'all niggas kiss asses over there, man. Y'all gotta goddamn me do better than that. Don't be naming shows. He's not gonna comment on the shows. You know. Oh, you should house that, Jerry. You should know a show Jerry probably would like or something. I don't know what's on the streaming networks. You know what I'm saying? Probably that show that's on the streaming network on Paramount. That's the kind of show he should have probably brought up. That show with basically the redneck version of Sopranos. Somehow I've been wanting to catch. Somebody who ever know what that name of that show is, y'all put it in the chat. But it's on the Paramount Network, though. It's the Paramount. That's the show he should have just brought up that. That made more sense to Jerry because the Cowboys and all that old shit. Come on, man. Get y'all goddamn shit up over there at the Fan.
I'm lazy like that, and when I do take the time to watch it, I've usually watched it with somebody that knows how to work through all the ways to get it. But I think usually I'm watching something that's got every way there is to see, certainly NFL. And I would say that in other programming as well. But I never thought when I got involved, and I had the control of a television station in the Central Arkansas area, but I was busy drilling gas wells, and I didn't spend a lot of time going into marketing meetings and going into the nuance of running the station. Had I known education on broadcast, and it cost you more than the rest of the programming put together almost to buy a rerun. And so I said, I'm in demand on television.
It definitely is at this point. Now, Jerry, last year, Vic Fangio said they had the blueprint on stopping this Cowboys team, this offense. And then this week, linebacker Devin White said that they knew exactly what the Cowboys offense was doing. How concerning is?
Okay, so let's educate everybody in this league. Let's educate y'all. Everybody knows what you're doing. The key to the league is, can you stop what I'm doing? Your coaches are getting paid millions of dollars to decipher and break down film. They're trying to break the tendencies. The key is that everybody knows the tendencies of Kellen Moore. Everybody know that. There's no secrets in the NFL. I've been in the circle with NFL coaches in the Senior Bowl. And somebody come on that motherfucker, and people say, well, they know what they're doing. Everybody knows what Patrick Mahomes is gonna goddamn do. Everybody knows what motherfucking me, Brady, gonna do. Everybody knows what these teams are gonna do. It is overall. What you don't know is the tendencies they might do shit on. Will they break tendencies? Will they go against the grain a little bit? Will they make a slight adjustment? Okay, so we got to, I'm objective around here. I'm not gonna beat up Jerry. That'd be beating him up. I'm gonna beat him up on some real fucking shit. This question here is academic bullshit. Now, Jerry's response needs to be, well, everybody knows everybody. It's just who's got the better athletes, who can get the jump on it. Okay, this is a microcosm. This is the 32nd team to the top team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's marginal. Okay, everybody is good in the National Football League. As far as talent is concerned, everybody good. It is the motherfucking coaching, and it is the level of the talent at the time it's playing. We know there's some bum ass quarterbacks out there. You know what I'm saying? But we know why they bums. Okay. It's like I was listening last night. You know what I'm saying? Mace Taggart over there. I listened, and they was talking about Tua, and they were breaking off all the checks of him, and he had all the checks of being a bum. He's accurate. He's very accurate with the football, but he don't have he can't stretch the ball. He can't stretch the field. He cannot attack every blade of grass. See, and that's what's been going on. And he was like a top, forgot where he went in. I think he went in the top 10 or whatever. But usually if you was no 1 overall pick or you a top 5 pick at the quarterback position, you can make every throw. You can damn near attack every blade of grass. That's pretty much, you had that down. The other things was called the intangible things you didn't know about the guy that you kind of see on film and kind of see on tape. That's the difference. Okay? But this analogy that everybody know what we're doing, and everybody, even the Texans. Okay, we just showed you something. The Texans and the coach, right? The Texans and the motherfucking coach be perfectly example. People don't think Texans are that good at all. People think they're terrible. Okay, some people think they're the worst team in football. Some people do. I don't think they are, but some people think Texas is the worst team in football. Some people think that the Colts are one of the top 10 teams in the AFC. In the 7, should have made the playoffs last year. So they had top 7 team in the AFC last year, right? Guess what happened? They had a tie. Why? Because the coaching over there, which is Lovie Smith, you know what I'm saying, is on the level of, could be above the level, but it's very good over there. That's all that 2020 score even represent, that the coaching is very well over there with the Texans. They're coached well. I watched the game and seen the highlights and watched the game. They missed a couple of throws. They made the coaches put them in position to make plays, but they didn't make enough plays, which was the Texans, to get that win. The Colts underachieved because they got a superior talent at wide receiver positions, superior talent at the running back. They even got their offensive line is superior, right? But they didn't win. So let you know that this league is a week-to-week league, pretty much like Tim Ryan with State. It's the national fake you out league. You understand? It will trick you, and you will see that sometimes the bottom feeding team come up there and damn near upset a top team. It was like last year when the Buffalo Bills went to Jacksonville and lost. And Jacksonville couldn't score a point. Jacksonville was putrid as hell. And the damn Buffalo Bills were great as far as scoring points is concerned. They were putting up 30-something points a week. So you go down there and see that, how in the hell are they gonna stop them? Even Urban Meyer copped up a game plan that worked. You know what I'm saying? So this league is marginal. It is gaps when you get to elite quarterback play, and elite high-level talent. Everybody don't have Patrick Mahomes. Everybody don't have Jefferson. Everybody don't have motherfucking me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have all these great players. You know what I'm saying? Every team don't have these talents. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going now, is that, yes, everybody knows what Kellen Moore is doing. But the thing they're knowing about Kellen Moore, they know his tendencies. Okay? They know he He do not disguise his tendencies. He don't break the monotony. And what he'll do is he'll call a trick play at the wrong time in the game. Like Parcells say, a sap, which is a special appropriate time and play. That's a trick play. That's what he called it, sap. It's appropriate timing with it. When the flow of the game is going at a certain pace and everybody kind of comfortable, you know what I'm saying? You might be punting ball back and forth for a little bit. Then you come with the fake punt. You come back and you might come with the field goal pass, the fake field goal pass to touchdown. Or you might come with the flea flicker. Or you might come with the reverse pass. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. But you come with the trick play at the appropriate time. That breaks the tendency of the game. Now you can go back to your offense, and then you're able to do what you need to do. Know when to run the football. Know what formations to be in. So this is what we've been talking about. You know, because a lot of this stuff is formation. You know. So let's go back. Now we're going to get into the kick and booty. Long goddamn thing, but I don't like that bullshit because everybody know what they're doing. It's the tendencies of the coaches. You know, that's what it is.
Is it that your offense is being said to be predictable this early in the season?
Let's see. We finished up after that Denver game, which was very disappointing last year, but we did have more offense. But after that Denver game, what was our record last year?
Pretty good, 12-5.
Okay. Well, if that can get a replay by knowing what it is we're doing by one of our opponents, and we can come up with the same record, I'll take it.
Do you ever think how?
Yeah, but you didn't answer the question, Jared. We don't care about last year, Jared. Jared, we in 2022. Jared, you didn't accomplish the goal last year. What is the goals? What's the standard in Dallas? You've been preaching since 1995. Super Bowl the bus. So what's talking about 2021, Jerry, is bullshit. That come on, man. Let's keep it moving.
How much better though that perhaps? I mean, I hear what you're saying, but how much better perhaps that record even could be, or the playoff success could be, if maybe teams were not as familiar with.
No, everybody's familiar with everybody. Is the tendencies, is the formations. You see, I don't care what more I'm supposed to do. He's an offensive coordinator, so we're going to simplify because he's supposed to be in the position of power where he makes plays and make play calls, right? So we're not going to complicate it. So this is what it is. You have all the goddamn meat resources around there. Everybody got all the goddamn meat QA guys that get up, that do the splits on third down tendencies of the defense. What did Tame do on third down? On 3rd and 1 at this particular point in the game. Scoring scenarios. If you up by 10 or you down by 7, these are these scenarios that these NFL teams put themselves in. So pretty much how Belichick standard kind of shit, right? That's what they do, right? Now they're not good anymore. They're done. But when it was real good, that's what they did. They broke everything down to find every scenario of tendency. So then you will know how to call your offense and know how to call your defense according to the tendencies, right? Now, the key is knowing, okay, we got to defend against a tendency breaker, right? So you know that Dallas will come out pretty much every damn game. They're going to run the ball every time, which they're going to run the ball. All right, on first down. They're going to run it. They don't really run a lot of play action on first down. Dallas like to run a lot of their play actions on second down. That's why a lot of times you see Dallas, they get a 2nd and 5, they want to run play action in. There's nothing wrong with it, but a lot of times Dallas don't have no success on it. You know what I'm saying? They get sacked on the play because the defense know you finna do this shit. You know? So what I'm saying is, it's the tendencies. Jerry talking about, well, we had a good record last year. Yes, everybody know what you're trying to do. Now, if you want to go to greatness, that's when you should have went back to the Emmett, Aikman, and Irvin days and said, everybody knew that Emmett was getting football. Everybody knew Emmett was getting the damn football 30 times a goddamn on the ground. He gonna get probably 8 more catches. Emmitt's getting the ball 38 times a day. We announced to the damn world. So let's just get it straight. No, you're trying to be slick and they know what you're doing. That's when it's bad. See, it ain't different when everybody know Pat Mahomes finna throw the ball 30-something times this week. Everybody know pretty much Aaron Rodgers gonna throw the ball 30 times this week. Everybody know that pretty much the Buffalo Bills is gonna do what they do. You already know that goddamn Josh Allen finna run around. He finna throw this ball vertically down the field on your motherfucking ass. It's going down the field. So stop it. Everybody knows what motherfuckers doing. It's like Jordan. Everybody know Jordan doing the fadeaway jumper, motherfucker. Everybody know Jordan's getting this ball in this crunch time. You couldn't stop it. So this stupid ass, remedial ass football talk, you understand me, about everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody knows. Can you stop it? They know what Dallas doing, but they can stop Dallas. Because the combination, so this is what it means when they know it. Is the combinations are terrible. That means that the route running is terrible. It means that it's loafing going on. That means that the coaching is not selling the fundamentals properly. So that's what it's telling me. So we get in depth over here at the game show. We don't know. We ain't got to watch shit. We're gonna listen to this little interview and then listen, and we're seeing that no, it's some details that's not being coached down there in Dallas. That's actually Dallas. They don't do the little things. That's what makes teams great. Team great is a master at the little things, a master at the fundamentals. Okay? So let's keep moving.
What might play out?
When I first got on the competition committee 20-something years ago, Don Shula was the chairman, and Marty Schottenheimer and Flores, and I was the only non-coach on the committee.
Mm-hmm.
And we had just won the Super Bowl.
Okay,
and Don Shula and Schottenheimer told me, he said, do you know that every club in the league had your signals? And we knew whether you were going to run it or pass it, and we almost knew which way you were going to go. And we haven't stopped you yet. And you won the Super Bowl. And everybody knew what you were going to do.
Thank you, Jerry. You finally got to it.
So, Jerry, when it comes to this week, Cooper Rush is making this.
Absolutely. I just beat that before he said it. Everybody knew what they was doing. Couldn't stop them. Why? Because they were better than them. Everybody know. Because everybody watch film. Everybody study.
To start, my background as a former major league pitcher, a lot of times hitters will say, hey, sometimes the toughest guys to hit are the minor leaguers that come up that there's very little information on. Do you feel like you have a better chance to win with Cooper Rush, that there's really only one game that the
No, you don't have a better chance to win with Cooper Rush. That's a dumbass question to ask him. No, you don't have a better chance to win with Cooper Rush. That's like a backslap indictment on Dak Prescott, which Cooper Rush is nowhere near Dak Prescott. We don't have to like Dak, but we don't do dumb shit over here. Let's go.
Bengals can look at in his career, and that's the Minnesota Vikings game.
Our team will address this literally from within. From within. I was talking to a great coach last night, and not on our staff, and he'd had similar situation. And it's not a coach; it's coached here. And he said, "You look for the answer, maybe outside, maybe another quarterback." And he said the answer is from within. And he told of a season that he had that he lost his quarterback and then turned around and won 4 of the next 5. He said everybody's got to be a little better. Block, you got to hold your block longer. You got to do a little better. Everybody steps up and be's a little better. And you realize that at the end of the day, this was a team game, and that everybody, all 40 of them, had to go out there and step their game up. And so he said, actually, sometimes you look for a challenge like this. Now you say, well, that's an optimist, or that's not real enough. Well, there's a whole bunch of this game that's internal. There's a whole bunch of this game that's attitude. There's a whole bunch of this game that's will. And so
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. But most of it, yes, is will, is intuition, it's all that. But your problem, Jerry, is you have terrible offensive coaching. You've been having terrible offensive coaching for the past decade. You know what I'm saying? I think you had a stretch. I take it back. You had a stretch. You had good offensive coaching when you had like Linehan in there. It wasn't great, but it was good because he stuck with the game plan of running the football. Now, it was some tendencies in a game where in that ran playoff game that they had, Dallas should have just threw a little bit more. There should have been more. There should have been 55. It should have been 55-45 pass to run in that game, just for that game, because they knew that they should have knew that. So sometimes you have to change your tendencies a little bit and just do 5% more than what you did, than what you actually do. If you was a 50-50 team, run the pass, then you might need to be a 55 pass to run, 55-45. You need to run the ball more, or you need to pass the ball a little bit more. And how you do when you pass the ball a little more, you're just more aggressive with the ball on first down. You know, you move the pocket around on first down, getting big chunks, you know, a yard that's quick. Try to get that first 7 points, man, then settle in. Now you got defense on the teeter-totter, you know. Got defense, don't know what to do. They're going to run the ball or what the ball. Then you can start back running the ball and doing what you actually want to do. So by the end of the game, you can have your 50-50 pass-run ratio. So it's all about how you attack your opponent. And Kellen don't know how to attack an opponent. He just has a template. And if the talent is very good, like it was last year on offense, very good, they'll win 11-12 games. But if the damn offensive talent is at an even playing field or below, there's going to be problems because the coaching is not outstanding.
You have got to realize that any one player can go down, or any two players can go down. And so my point is, I'm not going to get as hung up on the new pitcher. I'm not going to get as hung up on that, although it's real and it's something that you should dwell on. It's the overall reaction to our situation that is going to win the day.
Yes, what's going to win the day is that you're going to have to pretty much, you're not going to win the day. You're not going to win the day, Jerry. You're not winning this year because you didn't do the proper things to get this team prepared for this situation. You had opportunities to you seen that your defense. This is what I'm mad about. Okay? You see that your defense played very well last year. You didn't improve it. You didn't improve it. You didn't make it better. You didn't even you didn't make it better. You didn't even bring everything back. You know, sometimes you might have a team, okay, let's run the defense back. You didn't even do that. You didn't even do that. Now, you might end up coming up being smart, not paying Randy Gregory, because we'll see. Randy Gregory might go to Denver and not bust a grape. Then you'll look smart there. You just threw that little contract out there. You know, you might look good, but you didn't improve. You had opportunity to get some players. You probably could have got a Khalil Mack. You probably could have got Von Miller. You could have got Von Miller, but y'all didn't want to. That's a lot of money to pony up, but you don't feel like you really are a step away from the Super Bowl. Because if Jerry really and them really thought that they was a step away from the Super Bowl, they would have forked the money up. So they've realized that in their mind, they still want to build this roster. They don't think they're there. You don't go out there and spend money for free agency when you're a good team. You don't believe that you're there yet. So I don't believe you think you're there. I think you really think you're a couple of years away. To be honest, you been acting like you're a couple of years away every year because you don't go out there and spend no money. So you didn't do what you needed to do. What you needed to done, you should have went and made something exceptional. Okay, offense, we done made a mistake. We've been trying to lead this team with this offense shit. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna spend money on the offense. We're gonna spend money on the defense, and then we're gonna go for the next couple of years draft number offensive lineman. So you should have went on and stack your money on the defense. So sign you some defensive players that you have for the next 3 years. Then the next 3 years you could goddamn build your offensive line up. You know, that's what you should have been on. Okay, and you thought that you was gonna be able to get a year out of Mr. Tyron Smith. But he's done. It's time to move on from him. You probably should have kept Lila Collins around here. But we'll see what he do today. We're getting him a little bit. Let me finish off with Jerry and we'll get on. But what I want to say about this is, most importantly, is you did not prepare for this moment because you did not do your due diligence in March, okay? And being aggressive to sign us 1 or 2 guys. If you just got a Bobby Wagner, a Patrick Peterson, or motherfucking Von Miller, you just got 2 out of those 3 guys. Let's just say you just went and got Von Miller and Patrick Peterson. Your defense would have been better. Or if you just got Bobby Wagner and Von Miller, your defense would have been a high better. Defense would have better. You'd have played the run better this week. You probably could, like I said, went and got a Dominican Sue, put him in the middle of the defense where he could stop the run. Okay? And then you would play Tampa Bay, and they wouldn't have been able to run the football, and that game could have been might have been a totally different ball game. Okay? Because you let the team run on you last week. So you didn't make the defense better where it could have been better against the run. So that would force you out to be able to do what? Interceptions. So you already know that you do want teams to pass it. So you need to be able to get pressure on the passer and be able to stop the run. Come on. Build the damn front 7 up. You got a great front 7 guy over there, Michael Parsons, giving people around and make him better.
McCarthy was talking during camp and multiple different times about the penalties and cleaning up the penalties and making sure that we were all squared away there. And there were 10 offensive penalties in the first week. When do you expect to see that improvement in that area?
Now I'm gonna tell you what a lot of times what happened on these penalties. Too methodical. I think what Dallas do is they just don't get up and they don't identify quick enough. That's a lot of times, you got to get a tempo and a rhythm going. Second of all, it's just guys is just getting beat. See, when you hold, it means you're getting beat. You know what I'm saying? Blocking the back, you got beat. You know what I'm saying? That's what penalties meant. You got your ass whooped. You finna get your ass whooped, but you say today. You say you try to hold up so you don't get whooped.
Well, I would have thought we would have improved from where we were. I know the point of emphasis through training camp. I know the point of emphasis through that's done as late as last week. And so that certainly if you look at the fact that we were, I think, 11 times we were within, on third down, we were in very makeable situations. But we were within the range where you're supposed to make it on third down, and we didn't most of those times. That answers your question about a lot of things. And did you do it because of a penalty that stopped you, or it wasn't a penalty that didn't get you in a position to make a first down because you were there 11 times and didn't do it? And so you got to improve in everything, of course, but we got to do a better job on third down.
Yeah, third down efficiency. Need to check some snaps, but I got told people, man, you gotta get speed on the field at all times when you're on offense. You got to use your talent. You got to use your talent. And again, it comes down to the efficiency of Kellen Moore as offensive play caller. He's not he's just not creative. He's not situational creative. He's not a SAP guy. He don't know how to call situation appropriate plays. He don't have it, man. And I'm getting tired of having to talk about it. You know, I like to be back in the day when if Dallas lost, I wasn't talking about play calling. It's just because the players didn't make the plays. See, that, you know, play to make play. And at the end of the day, it still come down to players making plays. But sometimes you can see that the play calling is just not attacking what it need to be attacking, not attacking these teams' weaknesses. You got a team with soft ass secondaries, you know, team with whack ass secondaries, you know what they're gonna do. They're gonna play 10 yards off. They're gonna play off. You know, they're gonna do different things. They're gonna try to disguise a little more. They're gonna try to sugar the front and they're gonna try to mug the front, sugar look a little bit more. So, you know, y'all just got to be more stick to it into what you're doing. The main thing is you need to run football in Dallas and be dominant and be a run first team. You know, you got to be a run team. That don't mean you can be able to run on everybody, but you got to be committed to a run. You got to say we're going to get 30 attempts today. As long as we within 7 points or we within 3, we can always run the football. You know, and then, you know, so I just need y'all to get it together.
I don't know whether I'm answering, but I'm not. Penalty, you say, the ones that kept you from getting the first down again, certainly pre-snap, really need to be focused on, but that's stepping it up. Everybody's stepping it up.
The problem with penalties, man, is you got to regain yards you already gained. What happens is, perfect example, you're on your own 20, drop back, throw a play action pass. You get 20 yards, right? So now you at the 40. Now you come back, man, you run the ball, and you get a 10-yard holding penalty. Now you coming back, now you back at the 30. Now I got to go regain the damn 10 yards I already gained. You starting over your offense. So you mess around and you have to overcome these. Now you at a 1st and 20 instead of being at a 1st and 10. So now you're at a 1st and 20. So now the play calling is now you got to think, okay, I got to go get 10 yards right now, or I got to go get 8. Now I got to call the play that's going to set up. I got to go call the play that's going to give me 10 yards. So now I go on the screen pass, get 10 yards. Now it's 2nd and 20. Now on 2nd and 20, defense might get a win or something. Well, guess what? You'd have called that same screen pass on 1st and 10. Now you run that motherfucker. Boom. It's 1st and 10 again, right? Now you come back and you run the ball and you only get 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6. Except you sitting over there on the 1st and 20, you turn around and gain 10 yards. Now you goddamn me turn around now. Now it's a 3rd and 6. Now you got to goddamn get it done. Except being 2nd and 6, it's 3rd and 6. Now your play calling changes. Now, if it's a 2nd and 6, you can get in a different formation. You can get in a run formation. You can run the ball. You can do all kind of shit. You can run on a 3rd and 6, but it's not advised. You just really a passing down. All right. 2nd and 6 is a run down or a pass down. See, it's different scenarios. See, your playbook widens. You understand me? When you at a 2nd and 6, then a 3rd and 6. That means you can run screens. You could do all kind of shit on the 2nd and 6. Because they might be coming in an overload blitz. You might get in a formation and inviting to come in the blitz. You make a side adjustment to a screen or to a you know what I'm saying, a bubble screen, or you catch a dude playing off 5 or 6 yards on 2nd and 10. He might be up. Yeah, and another thing might happen is you might see even the 2nd and 6. Back in the day, I used to see a lot of 2nd and 6s back in the day, and I would see when Romo and Dez really would connect, and this is what they would do. I have it. I'll show you. Is if Romo see press coverage on Dez, he knew it was 1-on-1, and Dez was getting the ball. He might run fade, he might run a streak, he might run a post, but he see that motherfucking me corner coming up, and it's 2nd and 6, 2nd and 5. He gonna goddamn me get up and he gonna auto out of that bullshit and go right to a pass. That's the difference when you on the 2nd and 6. 3rd and 6, ain't nobody coming up. He gonna bail off 3 or 4 steps. He gonna stay off about 4 or 5 yards. See the difference? So that's the difference in the play caller and the difference in the defensive play caller. Defense got to be rear against the run. Okay? So that's what it's about. That's what the penalties does. It sets your offense back all the way. Set you back by having to redo down. Now the yard is taking it down away. Yeah, you just lost it down unless you run a play, drop back play, boom, 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 and you get to 20 yards back. Boom, okay, that's good. You overcame the penalty. Now you back even now. Because again, guess what? If you gain 30 yards on the play or you gain 40 yards on the play, you had a penalty, right? All you did was gain 30 yards on the play. That motherfucker probably would have put you in the end zone. So say if you got the ball at the 45. Say you got the ball at the 50. Say you got the ball on your own 45. You throw the ball down the motherfucking field and you get it to their 45, which is 20 yards. You come back and get a holding penalty. All right, you run some kind of play and you throw that ball down at that motherfucker. Now you at 35. Now you've been at 35. Now you say you throw a ball. Now you say you call a play and that play end up getting you to the 10-yard line. Guess what happened? That would have been a touchdown on the play. Because now you go down here and get in this red zone situation and you can beat the Buckles. Now you look like hell, they overcame the penalty, did they? Because that next play would have resulted into a touchdown instead of being on the 10. You can have a bobble of a snap. You could have motherfucking me miscue somewhere. Because you got to understand that it could be what you call physical. It could be other things other than penalties that can cost you game. Fumbles, turnovers. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to have penalties because them self-inflicting plays. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that goddamn stop your ass. You know what I'm saying? The physical play. So you don't want the mental bullshit with the penalties getting fucked in the game. That's bullshit.
You mentioned a couple of weeks ago that one of the things you like about Jason Peters is he can play on the left side or the right side. If those penalties did not get cleaned up, specifically for somebody like Terrence Steele, who had a rough first week one, could you envision Jason Peters taking over at right tackle?
First, we've got to get Jason to where he's physically ready to play any of the positions. And he's not there yet, but he's getting there fast. Then there's no doubt he has the ability to swing. And so that'll give us some options. We've got a lot of help on the way if you looked at it that way. We have the ability.
Well, we don't care about having help on the way, Jared. Help on the way is March talk. Help on the way is March talk, man. I know you're talking about Michael Gallup and all that. Throw that out because you could have buffered that where you could have had depth at the wide receiver position. You knew that you knew that Michael Gallup was not going to be available. So why did you trade Amari Cooper? That right there that right there was obvious. If Michael Gallup didn't get hurt and Michael Gallup was available, now you got CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and you'll say in Tolbert, right? You're like, okay, we're good. We don't really need Amari Cooper. But what you did is you knew Michael Gallup could be possibly on the PUP list. You knew this in March. You knew that this guy is not going to be available. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to start opening day against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So you could still go out there and you're going to go trade Amari Cooper for a 5th-round pick. When you went out there in the market and I was a 5th-round pick, Amari Cooper just going to stay on my roster. It's nothing to talk about. I'm not trading you for a 5th round pick. It's not happening. If you got a 3rd round pick, that'd have been a good trade. But if you're gonna go trade, then you got to go get it, but then you got to replace the talent. What that mean? So that means if you're going to go put CeeDee Lamb at 1, now you got to play CeeDee Lamb at 2 or at 3. Who you gonna get to replace him? Now you could have paid the kid that got some money that ended up going to Miami. You could have gave him some money. You know what I'm saying? You said, okay, we're gonna get rid of this and we're gonna pay this guy a little bit, Cedric Wilson. So I don't want to hit nothing. And he ain't really get a whole lot of money, thinking like $4 or $5 million.
With personnel to have much better weeks ahead. And that's going to be a plus. I keep emphasizing, though, that alone is not going to get it done. It's got to have, each one has got to do a better, each player, each coach has got to do a better job.
I know.
That's right. And you shouldn't ever have to say. See, what you should always have to say is players got to play better. You never have to say coaches got to coach better. When you got to say coaches got to coach better, then it's time to get you some coaching.
I know you say that. I'm really asking, as a Cowboys fan myself, do you really believe that? Do you really believe that all of those possibilities might come through?
I think 1 of 3, 2 of 3. Okay. But my point to you is, are you kidding me? Do I believe this?
And I say this, no. You're the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, the most wealthiest team in sports history. We ain't never supposed to be in the hope business. Mm-mm. Jared, you're not in the hope business, man. You're not. You're over here being the white Jesse. You're being messy, Jerry. You're being messy, Jesse. I need you to be the goddamn white man, Jerry. I need you to be the goddamn white man and go out there and go get you some goddamn nickels. Do you understand? That's what I need you to do. See, I don't need this old liberal Jerry. I don't need this old liberal shit. I need the Arkansas oil man Jerry. I need the riverboat gambler Jerry back in Dallas. I need the damn fool Jerry. I don't like this new Jerry shit. I don't want none of, I don't like it. I'd rather for you to crap out than to shit on your hand, Jerry. You're shitting on your hand now. You're not being out there. You in Canton, Ohio now. You've been enshrined. You in the Hall of Fame. You're not retired, Jerry. On that's what you done. You ain't doing nothing. You know? Nope. You go out there and go get me some niggas. You understand?
Are you really asking that question? Of course I believe it. Of course I do. Of course I do. That's what I do.
Yeah, but Jerry, we want you to believe in the process of building this roster. See, we want you to have a vision when this season is over with. Okay, because it's over now. But when the months go by and we get to January 20th. Okay, but you would be by January 6th. All right, or January 12th. Okay, but by January 20th, after you detox from this putrid 22 season that we will be embarking on this journey of, and you have been through this journey, took about 8 to 9 months off on your life, and you want to sit up in him. And we want you to get in there, and then you're going to make the proper decisions finally. You're going to get rid of Mike McCarthy. You're going to go on and exit him out the door, and everybody be going out the door except for Dan Quinn and Bones Foster. Okay? So, because even if Sean Payton come in the door, he's not getting rid of Bones and goddamn and Dan Quinn. Unless Dan Quinn get a head coaching job, then he got to go get a new guy. And he, most likely he'll probably go get Greg Williams. He'll bring Greg Williams to Dallas. And we get Greg Williams down there. It's not gonna be nice. We're gonna kick niggas in their teeth. But and people say, well, Greg, now he'll bring Greg. He can bring Greg Williams. He couldn't bring Greg back to motherfucking New Orleans. He can bring Greg to Dallas. So and Greg be with the shit though. Okay, but it is what it is. I got no problem with Greg Williams. So we talk about you get ready, all right? And now you start believing. See, the believing, Jerry, starts in January. You understand? You know, but the believing don't start in September. You can't start believing in September, Jerry. We don't believe in September. That, you know, and what I mean believe, see, the believing is you believing that you're going to get to the bowl. Your belief level is now at a high level now. It's a Super Bowl belief now. Okay? We're not believing that we just going to be good. So you end up believing as being average right now. You're not believing of being great. See, because you did not, when it was time to believe about putting together a great roster. Okay, that we're going to believe we can put together a great roster. We're going to have faith we're going to put together a great roster. You didn't put together no great roster. You cut it motherfuckers out of the bait that had your roster good. But you didn't elevate, you didn't upgrade off the niggas you let go. So no, I'm not buying that, Jerry. I'm not buying that.
I've done a lot of things. Now I've had them stuck
I ain't bought a damn thing from you in damn near 3 years, Jerry.
up my, you know what, a lot. But I believed a lot of things that worked. Of course, I believe it.
Jerry, when it comes to the Bengals, they were the worst team in football 2 years ago. They draft Joe Burrow. They don't get much better after he gets hurt. They draft Jamar Chase, and they're in the Super Bowl. Do you see that as just kind of, man, that's one of the most lucky things I've ever seen? Or, God, they just did everything right in a 2-year period?
See, the Cincinnati Bengals got a guy in Joe Burrow. See, do you understand what Joe Burrow did down there at Louisiana State University? Yeah. Then they turn around and they go get Chase. Man, they brought the Louisiana Purchase Connection down now up to the Bengal. The Bayou Bengal became a Cincinnati Bank. Now let me get to preaching about the bank. The quarterback is an ultimate belief guy. He is a player belief. See, Jerry, we don't have Joe Burrow in Dallas. We don't have that kind of gravitas player. We do, but we don't use it. See, Aikman wasn't a gravitas player in the 90s. Emmett was the gravitas player. See, that's what's wrong in Dallas. See, the gravitas play on that offense is Ezekiel Elliott. When they ran it through Zeke, they were good. They had great yield. That's why he got 3. No, he only got 2. He should have 3. He got 2 rushing titles, 16 and 18. And they was able to be set. Now, did they get to the ultimate success with those teams? No. Because they was lacking something on the defense side of the ball. You understand? The defense wasn't lights out. Okay? You can't have a running game and not have a lights out defense. You got to have that. So you had a gravitas player. Like Cincinnati got a gravitas player in Joe Burrow. You understand? So, no, Jerry, you probably going to talk about Joe Burrow. And you better talk about Joe Burrow. But you got a guy that you need to be, you went and you got your Emmett, but you're not giving him Emmett responsibility. You understand? You got an Emmett capable guy, but you ain't giving Emmett responsibility. You're paying him, you need to use him. Now using him now don't make no sense. You using him now don't even make no sense. Because you ain't got the team. Keep going.
I think they believed that if, and they kept striving. I can remember Mike Brown talking about when everybody was talking about needing this, needing that, and he said, guys, it's about the quarterback. He said, get me a quarterback and I'll win. If I don't have one, I won't win. Well, it's not that simple either, Mike. But boy, it did show one thing. You get
no, because Cincinnati, to be honest with you, Cincinnati has is over the past since 03 when they got in Marvin Lewis. They have always built a very competitive roster. So Mike Brown was actually right. Just get me a quarterback, I will win. Because they usually have a good offensive line. They had a future one finally because a lot of people started getting older and dying off and moving around. But they always had a pretty good offensive line. They always had a pretty good defensive line, decent linebackers, and decent secondary play. They always have good wide receivers, and they always usually get a good running back. Since 03, right? So Cincinnati always had a competitive roster. They pretty much drafted very well. So no, I have to agree with Mike. All he needed was a quarterback. Because they didn't have the running backs, they didn't have everything around it. They didn't have a star quarterback, right? Okay? Which, that's what they needed. You know what I'm saying? So when they got Joe Burrow, which was a Ohio native, they was good to go.
A first round pick, and he'd be the right first round. Mike's had other first round picks over there. But it'd be the right first round pick, and you can sure find that show up in the Super Bowl. He did it last year. So my point is that guys, that's what makes this so special. That's why so many people are interested, because there's no one set way. There's no combination of incidences that are something you can hang your hat on. On the other hand, you've got to sit there and work each one of them and do the best you can with what you got. And I know this is a little subjective, but man, this is a subjectively influenced exercise we're going through here. There are no pat answers.
Yeah. Michael Irvin yesterday,
No, it's no canned answers, but it is canned questions. It might not be no canned answers, but it is canned questions, Jerry. See, a blueprint that Mike Brown had mind, I need the quarterback. Blueprint in Dallas is a system. Dallas is a system-based organization. Now, this is what I mean by system-based, because that's basically like Jimmy was in Dallas. Landry was in Dallas. There was a system-based organization. The Dallas system in Dallas has always been dominant run game, quarterback play. That's it. We want to dominate you with your run game and the quarterback play. So when we had Romo, so we don't talk about Aikman earlier. We had Romo. Romo could make all the throws. He could make something out of nothing. But see, what you needed a rhythmic offense. What that means? Something that's your point A to point B offense. We're gonna run this ball down this field down and throw. Now we got this catastrophic, energy. Romo, that when he drop back, he make the little leans and do his little fakes and stuff. It's going to collapse the defense entirely. Now we be able to have great records. See what Dallas does? They have a fly-by-night mentality. When they went to a dominant run situation, and they did it in 2014, they had success, but they didn't bring it back. They go now 2016, they go get it and they do it. They try to do it the second year, but they never have in the situation. Come back the third year, they came back to be a run team. But after that year, what are they trying to be? Because now it's time to pay the quarterback. Now they got to see his quarterback. No, just continue to do what you've been doing. Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. That's what you are. I mean, you're going to pass, because it's 60, 70 plays in the football game. But if you can run the ball 30-something times a week, you understand me, it's going to help you. It's going to help that quarterback be better. You want Dak to be respected, get him a run game be better. And can keep the running game going. Keep investing in offensive linemen and keep investing in defense. All right. Wide receivers and things like that. Yes, you need one good one. And then you need an adequate around. All right. You need that one number one, and you need everything around him that can supplement him and keep him from being doubled all the time. Where they got, you got to have that Alvin Harper or have that Jake Reed, or you got to have that, that guy, that number 2 guy. You got to have that John Taylor, You got to have that guy, man, that can whoop ass. So what you got to do, Jerry, is simple. Mike Brown said what he needed to get to a Super Bowl, and he believed that I give me a quarterback, I get there. And he got him a one and got there. Jerry, what do you believe in? He told us, what do you believe we need to get there? That actually really was the question behind the question.
He came on with Sean and RJ and was talking about CeeDee Lamb, and for the next 18 weeks, he has to work with Cooper Rush to prove that he's a number 1 receiver, and that's going to be very tough. What do you expect from CeeDee Lamb?
Well, that's the Andre Johnson standard. Andre Johnson was the number 1 receiver, and he played with a lot of quarterbacks and was still able to have some All-Pros and some Pro Bowl selections with some putrid quarterbacks. So we don't make excuses here. So if you're number 1, you're number 1. You got receivers that make quarterbacks, and you got quarterbacks that make receivers. Now you got to see what kind of goddamn receiver CeeDee Lamb is
over the next 4+ weeks.
Well, I think that you're going to. First of all, I think Rush is up to the task of winning ball games for us, and I think he's certainly.
He's on the damn roster, Jerry. He better be.
He had a lot of experience in this offense. He and Kellen Moore have been joined at the hip for a long time. So I like who we're lining up out there to begin with, to start right there. The people covering your best receiver, that happens. What do? You got to play through being covered. You got to catch balls covered. And you say, well, that's a trite thing to say. But you can't, just because they doubled you up, not make some plays. And so we just got to get some plays. We had some third down opportunities at combination of the ball, combination of the catch, combination.
Yeah, if you're a corner, man, when you're a receiver, there's no corner that can cover you. So if they double you, you're beating safety. You're not beating corners, you're beating safeties. So that's the key to being double covered. You're beating safeties. But but play calling can get you double covered too, see? So if they calling the plays to get you out of double coverage as well, what do they call it? You got to call plays, okay, if they double cover him, then you need to call on something that's going to, where the double coverage is, vacates a space. So you got to get, you have to, play calling is very important too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing a lot of times, man, the first half you might see a double covered Michael Irvin, double covered Brandon Moss, but Dante Starworth will catch a bomb. You know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, the damn field is balanced now. End of the day, Brandon Moss got a $125, 2 touchdowns. So I mean, I don't see both, because so you got to set it up, man.
Of a lot of things, maybe it was the protection on that play, but my point is, every team in the league is faced with the same thing. They're going to have their best receiver double covered. What he's got to do, or what the best receiver should do, is play through that coverage. And if he will play through that coverage, if he will play, then he'll keep both those guys on him, and they will leave somebody open. And Dak's one of the best there is at finding the open guy and going to the right guy. Rush can do it too. So my point is, there's another part to being that top receiver, and that is that it should compromise another a place on the field to throw the ball. Now you got to have time to get it out there.
Jerry, will third round pick Jalen Tolbert dress and play on Sunday?
Again, we'll see how the week goes, and we'll just see how the week goes. Again, Houston's had to name another receiver specifically. We're iffy on a couple of situations there as far as whether they'll be ready or not, but we'll see how it goes.
And before we let you go, Jerry, every week we have listeners and Tolos out there that get mad after this interview because we didn't come on and cuss you and demand that you sell the team. And you and I butted heads times before. That being said, do you have like a hotline or a suggestion box we can direct those angry Cowboys fans to?
Yeah. Why don't you one of these days, we used to do that, is have fans call in and I'd answer a question. I'd be mad too. I will tell you.
Well, Jerry, if you know that the fans are going to be mad, Jerry, why don't you do things again in January, February, March, April, and May? So even if they're mad, they're not mad at you. See what I'm saying? They just mad at the play. Well, okay, I went and got Patrick Peterson. I went and got, Bobby Wagner. I went and got these guys. And I say, okay, mid-year, man, they might get hurt. They might tell ACL. They might, it's got to be catastrophic situations where, we know that you went out there and you went out there and put the best team out there. And it just didn't meant to be. Except not putting the best team out there and people mad in September. See, we don't want to be mad in September. We rather be mad in February or mad in January or mad in December. But we want you to put out a product. We want you to put out a competitive product every year, man, that's ready to compete for a Super Bowl. And that's all you got to do. You're a cash over cap organization. That means you can point money up before the damn TV money come in. So let's cut the damn check, continue to draft well, and then supplement team for agency and get the right people in here. Now you're gonna get rid every year, no, but it should be a year where, okay, I get this guy. I give me one good free agent. You know what I'm saying? That can help. What major glaring weakness do I have? What major glaring weakness do I have on my team when the season ends? Well, you safety play. Okay, we got to get us a safety. You know what I'm saying? That's the glaring weakness on my team last year, safety play. Even though I know there was a lot of interceptions, but free safety play was weak. I got to go get him in safety. So that's what first thing we're going to go get in Fred. We're going to go get that safety. Or we're going to go get a corner we can convert to a safety. We're going to go get us a ball hawk. We got to go get that. Then boom. So now you unplug that weakness up, so you good there. Now you can build your roster all the way on down, right? So no, they're mad because you're not. It's glaring weaknesses that we seen last year. They're still there. Now it's new weaknesses this year. You're not even covering up. You're not even plugging the dike. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. You're not even plugging the dikes, man. That's already imploding. Now you got new ones. Still got no safety play worth a damn. You got worse on the pass rush, and you got worse on the offensive. And your offensive line is pretty much a stalemate right now. I really got worse because of an injury, right? So we wouldn't fault you there, but if you would at least made your defense better, okay? Now you coming into this season, you might have just left your offense alone, not even bothered it. As far as getting rid of players, just brought the damn offense back one more year. Just gave it one more hurrah with Amari Cooper. Just gave it one more year. Not even fucked with it. Gave one more year. Brought that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Made the defense better. Now people are sitting here today with a different mindset. That's all you really had to do. That's really what you should have done. You increased the offensive line by getting Tyler. That was smart. But what I mean is, I'm gonna lead off. I'm gonna upgrade the offensive line. But we're gonna bring all the skill positions back. Bring all of them back. The ones that's already scheduled to be back, let's bring them back. and move on. If we want to add a guy, we'll add a guy. So even though I have Amari Cooper and I got them in Gallup, and I know Gallup out, I'm probably still go add, Emmanuel Sanders, or I might add me Antonio Brown. Let's add me more fuel to the fire, and let's get out there and go for it. That's what you're supposed to do, Jerry. That's what you're supposed to do. That's why we're mad, because you're not building off last year's success.
See this right now. The best way to get something done is it comes straight into me. Comes straight in. And I don't have politics. I don't have 2 or 3 people in between and get into all of those kinds of things. It comes straight into that. And those same fans know I'll never sell this team.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you're busy now, but whenever you're not busy.
Right. And I mean, him selling the team, that'll never happen.
Busy, I will go ahead and I would be glad to book that segment at any point, and I'm sure our bosses would be glad to book that segment as well. So you just let us know.
I sure would welcome the segment, and not at any way. I live with it. I live with it every day, and And I let me say this: I am so sensitive to our fans.
Jerry, that's lip service. You're not sensitive to the fan base. Jerry, stop this. Because if you were sensitive to the fan base, you wouldn't be having these incompetent coaches. See, Jerry, if you were sensitive to the fan base, even though you fucked up with Jimmy, and you hired Barry Switzer, the next coach after Barry Switzer would have been a Gary Kubiak. After Kubiak would have been the Parcells. After Parcells, you probably would have hired a Schottenheimer. After Schottenheimer, you would have hired. You would always hire true coaches. You would never took a chance on the Galeys of the world, the Campos and the Garretts. You wouldn't have done it if you was really sensitive to the Cowboys. You would always keep a prominent figurehead, a prominent head coaching figure in the building. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you would have done. You would have kept him in there. Wade Phillips wasn't bad. Actually, he wasn't really bad. It's just you didn't let him do his thing. Okay? You didn't let him bring in a Dan Reeves. You had Dan Reeves coaching Tony Romo. That would have been just a totally different thing. So even if you bring guys that are coordinators, or you bring guys that is, you give them the autonomy to be able to build their own staffs and let people do their job, and they don't succeed, fire their asses like you're gonna do anyway. So no, Jerry, you're not sensitive to the coach, to the fan base, because you were sensitive to the fan base. A lot of fans want you to get out of it, but you don't have to get out of it. Just put the right people in place. So long as you there and you in it, put the right people in place there. Just put the right people in place and do you, but just get real motherfucking bona fide coaches. Mike McCarthy might could be a bona fide coach, but you ain't letting him call plays. You're not letting him do what he need to do. So no, man, I don't want to hear this. That's your sensitive to the fan base. Everything
I do it. But I will tell you, you look around and rehiring or shuffling out general managers on top of shuffling out coaches.
Well, Jerry, you're not going to shuffle out general managers if you get the best general managers. You know who the greatest ones out there. You know which ones to hire. So no, Jerry, we're not talking about the general managers. We throw them out. I'm not into that. You've been the pseudo general manager when you in '89. You won 3 Super Bowls being the guy, being with that title, right? So you won 3 Super Bowls, but you had a master evaluator of talent in Jimmy Johnson, right? So you just needed another master evaluator of talent like Jimmy. You said you might have fucked up that Jimmy, but you should win and got you nothing. So what you did, Jerry, is you fuck up with Jimmy, but you never want another Jimmy. No, I might fuck up with this Jimmy. I'm gonna go get me a nothing. That don't mean he in college. He might be already in the league. Who got some Jimmy tendencies? Mike Tomlin's got a Jimmy kind of tendency. We know Belichick, but he was never on the market. Who? Sean McVay. a little bit, but he's not there. Dermot, yeah, the motherfucker up there in Buffalo, them the kind of guy, them kind of coaches. Go get you some coaching. It's always an upcoming coordinator that's ready to be a coach, that has the mindset and the temperament to lead men, and is going to hold men accountable. But you get a chance to get you a Sean Payton, and that's what you're gonna have to go get you, and you can go sit your ass down, and be good, because you up there, Jerry. You down there, what, 86? So it's time to sit your ass down, Jerry.
I haven't seen that be the secret to success in the league.
I think you 77.
Well, we appreciate your insight as always.
That's it, Jerry Jones. We just had to play that entirely. We do that every motherfucking Sunday morning before the games. And we would play the Jerry Jones presser because we got to hear the bullshit coming out of his mouth. Well, we got to. Jerry be lying. I take that back. Jerry lying, but he believe in his own lie. Jerry lying. No, Jerry, you don't believe. You in the believe now. No, Jerry, you got to believe in January. Okay, you got, because see, the key to the thing when he talked about the Bengals, he said he talked to Mike Brown, and Mike Brown said, "I get me a quarterback, I will go to a Super Bowl." He went and got a Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow tears his ACL and MCL in his rookie year. He come off a damn. He's the anti-Carson Palmer. Yes, let me preach. He's the anti-Carson Palmer. See, Carson Palmer tear knee up, and we don't know nothing about him no more. Now he'll tear knee up, come and give him the Super Bowl down there in SoFi. See, because he believed that about get me that quarterback, I'll go all the way. Jared, what do you believe in? Do you think about just get me a quarterback? I go, no, I think you believe that you got you a good quarterback. I believe that you got you a good, that's on you. You got you a good quarterback. But what do you believe in the code? That history of the Dallas Cowboys, from Landry to Jimmy, it been defense and a running game. That is the foundation of Dallas Cowboy football. And at the time, you might get lucky and you might lose at the right year, and you get you a Burrow, you get you a Manning, or you'll get you a guy or a Brady or something like that, where he got to throw the ball 40 times and it get you a Super Bowl, absolutely. But what is the core of your organization? See, that's the key to winning. See what the core is. Dallas is fly by night, man. They're a passing team one year, they run a team the next. And that's the most important thing that needs to be put down. But we're done with Jerry. We're not, we finna go find the hypocrites. We're finna go find the hypocrites. We're finna go find the hypocrites. We're gonna go find the hypocrites, man, in Dallas, right? And that's what we own. You know what I'm saying? I don't went overtime today with that. And that's what we own, man. We're not with the bullshit. We're gonna take a little intermission. We're gonna take a little intermission, and we're gonna get ready to break down the game. Because we haven't been on. It's time to get up out of here. We're finna get ready to break down the game. So we're going to take a little intermission right quick. We're going to go over here and take a little intermission. What are we going to play? We want to see what we want to go to. Come on, man. No, we don't want that. Even though it is Sunday, we do want to play some uplifting music, but we want to play some real shit. We don't want to play no hardcore shit. Yeah, we're going to let y'all jam to some Humpty.
Too. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to pump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme. I like my beats funky. I like my oatmeal lumpy. I'm sick with this. Straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl. Come here. Are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me. I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the broom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' dance, and I even got my own dance. Humpty dance, here's your chance to do the hump. Come on. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all. I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Do you know what I'm doing the Humpty Hump? Come on. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say you're Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies, you know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid. I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Yeah, sexy lady, do the Humpty. Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby, everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let me that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my leg was broken, shaking and twitching, kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, gig around, shaking your rump. And when the doodle jump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off. I'm doing the hump. The Humpty dance, here's your chance to do the hump. Everybody, I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. Sexy lady, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Black people, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Come on, white people, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Puerto Ricans, I do the Humpty Hump. Just keep on doing the hump. Samoans, do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Yeah. Let's get stupid. I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Everybody do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump. Give me the music. I'm on to do the Humpty Hump. Do you know we're doing the Humpty
house. I'd like to send a shout out to the whole world. Keep on doing the Humpty dance. And to all the ladies, peace and humpiness forever.
In this country. All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Let me know it's gonna be okay. All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Let me know it's gonna be okay.
Even though I picture better days, I'm thankful for the chance I got to say amen. The Lord done blessed me with his grace. I wish his day would never end. We represent the slum. Where we from, we built it home. Falling short off on these presidents and hard times that go in poem. Some take a fall without the chance to make it at all. Who would have thought Skinny be the one that's making this call? Lord, help me out. Tell me where I went wrong. I'm trying to find the right this path, although it's narrow and long. I gotta do it for my son's sake, telling me daddy be strong. We gonna make it through these hard times, even though they go and they come. You're absolutely right, but something happened to me on last Tuesday night. It's plain as day, man. With this world trade, now braving the word I'm looking for, you better make it hope, but nothing seems to matter. That's when, see, everything can go any which way. They got me folks, see the Henny with the J, front post chilling, bro. Country folk, man, I'm nappy in my ways, yo.
I've been broke, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Let me know it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. I've been broke, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Everyone's gonna be okay. It's a blessing we woke up this morning. All my colorful stress and calmness join hands. Got to cope with the pressures of being cold, man. Papa taught me in order to survive for no man. Nappy got some friendly roots, henceforth we don't stand. Profit grew from a juvenile to a grown man. You gotta take responsibility for your own, man. Zoning, two blocks of moaning by sunrise, sunrise. I love to hear my woman moaning. It's home again. Damn, I hope you play this song again. The soul cleansing, the melody just read my end. Provide a lot of things, but usually just appending my ligaments, searching for Benjamins. All my folks locked in the tenements, and it don't make any sense. Why? Children are sentencing, broadcasting from the slums. That's why I'm writing these sentences. Lower my income, why? Go ahead, finish it. But it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had it this way. Nothing going to be okay. All my life, people, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we had it this way. Nothing was going to be okay. Okay.
I sit alone and you about to feel the chronicles of a bionicle, lyrically spitting, dismissing. I'm on a mission and just hitting. I was reading and getting, hitting with mittens. I'm missing, wishing, man, listen. I'm glisten like sun and water while fishing. What's the move in this word? Serve words with nerve embedded. I said it word, damn, you nerd, man, you heard. Coming from the town of Italy and alleys are full of Phillies and rallies. Suckers get silly and sallies and found an alley. Go now, holla if you hear me, though. Come and feel me. Flow. Never listen with tricking brothers, bitching over fixes. Now they fitting to be hitting for nothing. Spitting fixes, spitting and getting written off. You're like a bad planner, boy, you're pissing me off. Boy, you even started, so what? So long, see you fly by my try. How could I say it when you play it? Try boom, bye, 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 bye. Here we go now. If you hear me, though, come and feel me, flow. Here we go now. If you hear me, though, come and feel me, flow. The flow, poetical, with skills only a better, no better, no is the weather. Flow is on point like decimals, manhandling new crew, partying with the zoo crew, looking for the wicked poo-poos. I thought you knew two stone styles, the stamina, jamming, and while we're planning the jam, we bust with a party amateur damages, manager damaging mice, men, and even mannequins. You're a fan again, now I wanna know who's the man again. Naughty's back like vertebrae, word to hey I hope the way I show you pray I flow. Steady breaking to the boogie, so bang time to slang bang and watch all the Wu-Tang tang slang. Here we go now, if you hear me, though, come and feel me, flow. Here we go now, if you hear me, though, come and feel me, flow. Playing K, you break the body of a beat, the break into boogie. Firm and fully chase bass lines like bullies. All we wanna know is if your body wanna party. It's the Wu-Tang tang for everybody. So hip up, let's get up, you rid up, suit up, put your dukes up, no but set up a sit up, flip up, watch us rip up, chick shows until they fizz up, like you're with us, if not to book your lip up, rip up. It's what ran some foul styles get in once we came back cause we heard it pop needed another anthem, black like Noah. In fact, that for you, and we was back in the days with the juices we'd have been known as the flows. Repping these since the 70s, find me. So we went crazy in the 80s, so we woke his heinies in the 90s. Oops and naughties, troops in sections of 40. So clap your hands and hold your shorty. I'm naughty. Here we go now, if you hear me, though.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We back after the intermission. Had to take a quick break. But I went overtime a little bit, but now we're going to go on and get into the damn last 30 minutes of this show. Yeah, we had to go on and talk about the college game a little bit, man. We had to go on and talk about it. We had to go on and play Jerry's press conference. We do that every Sunday. We play what Jerry got to say before the game. Get his state of the union in Dallas, and we already know some bullshit. It always is with him. It always is with Mr. Jerry Jones. So We had to show you that. We had to let you hear that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time to start talking about the matchup this week in the National Football League. So let's go on and get to it. Let's go on and get to it, man. Let's go on and get to it. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let's go on and get to it. Let me see where it is. Man, what I wanted, something else I wanted. I thought I had. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. So let's get on into this motherfucker and see what's happening in the game. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. All right. All right, let's get on into it. Turn it down a little bit more. All right. The Dallas Cowboys is home at a 3:25 kickoff. Is bringing the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals. Will be coming to town to go up against Michael Parsons' Dallas Cowboys. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Here it go right here. Everybody got the damn Bengals to win by 6.5 points. Better, pretty much a touchdown. The money line is at -320 to plus 260. The over under is 41.5. So here you go. Here are the predictions. Everybody pretty much got Dallas getting their asses handled to them. 29 on US Today got 29-13 Bengals, 34-10 Bengals, 30-16 Bengals. Nobody has the Dallas Cowboys winning. And nobody's picking Dallas. And they shouldn't. There's nothing that we learned from week one that gives us any indication that the Dallas Cowboys was going to win this football game. So, when we go into the 9 pillars of activity, 9 pillars of winning a football game, my bad, that we're going to go down and look at everything that we want to see. So what we'll start off with in it is what? Who got a better tackling? Who's going to block better in this game? Number one. You probably going to get you're gonna probably want to get the blocking edge to is almost even, because we seen that the Cincinnati Bengals wasn't able to block last week, but they wasn't able to block, TJ Watt. So we also seen that the Dallas Cowboys wasn't able to block. So there's almost a stalemate in the blocking, but we'll give the slight edge to the Cincinnati Bengals because we'll make that even. Because it might be a situation where, so it'll be even. That's a stalemate because both teams ain't blocking what the damn. The next thing would be, so it's 0, so it's 8 now. So who's gonna win out the 8 of the 9 now? So now we down in here in the tackling. Dallas defense was not tackling very well against the running game. Cincinnati Bengals, they had some struggles too, but I think that we'll give the tackling edge to the Bengals. What gives the Bengals win the tackling? Now that we go from tackling, now we go to coaching. We look at the coaching position. We can say the Dallas Cowboys offensive coordinator versus the Cincinnati defensive coordinator. You would have to give the defense that. And the coordinating the coaching. Then you go down to the offensive coordination versus Dallas defensive coordination. You would give that to Quinn. But you would give it to him, but the talent level is high in Cincinnati on offense. Then the head coaching, you would say, would be Mike McCarthy versus Mr. Zach Taylor. You would have to give it, so that's in the slight edge. We'll go to Cincinnati in coaching. Now we'll go down into offensive responsibility. Offensive capability. Well, it definitely would be the Cincinnati Bengals. So they're already up 3-0 on Dallas. Defensive capability, defensive responsibility. You'd have to give it to the Cincinnati Bengals. So when you got the Cincinnati Bengals, they already sitting there, goddamn, boy. They already, man, sitting very, very well. Let me write this down. See, they already sitting very, very well right now. So we had B, it was stale. We had tackling, we gave it to the Bengals. We gave the coaching to the Bengals. We gave the offense to the Bengals. And we also gave the defense to the Bengals. So they already up 4-0. Then we turn around as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now we got to give special team. We'll get out of Dallas. We have to get at the Dallas. Special team offense. We get at the, which is the coverage, which is the kicking game. We get that out of that Bengal. There you have special team defense, which is coverage. We get at the Dallas. Then we have to give the other goddamn, what's the other thing? It's another one I'm missing. Gave blocking, tackling, coaching, offense capability, defense capability. Special teams. And one more before I get to the quarterback play, which we know is the Bengals. I'm missing one of my 9 pillars. I had it. I've done it in so long. Oh. And blocking and tackling and coaching. Well, the Bengals is running around here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Dallas is 1, so it's 7-1 Dallas, man. That's not good. That's not good. Dallas is terrible right now. They're putrid. They're putrid as hell. Yes, the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I got a scoreboard. I gotta go get my pad. As I look at this football game, man, Dallas is terrible in this matchup. This matchup is not conducive to Dallas really winning this football game at all. Out of the 9 pillars of human, out of 9 pillars win Super Bowl, Dallas only has one advantage. And after we look at everything that is, what we think it need to be, I had a Dallas Cowboys. Getting their ass mauled. $38. Yes, that'll be the score. Would be 38-10. That's right, 38-10 Bengals. This is not going to be a high. This is going to be a terrible matchup. Jamar Chase has been the active fool. The goddamn even Dallas wasn't able to stop the run last week, so it looked like it's going to be a long day for defense, and it's not going to be good. Dallas is going to hang around early, but the second half is when this is going to get very, very terrible. They're going to go on and start just getting down the field. Is there any way Dallas can win? No, there's no way they can win. No, it's time for the defending AFC Championship to show everybody that they are. That they're going to make an attempt to defend the AFC Championship, right? So they need to get out there and show something to Cincinnati Bengals, because the Bengals losing to Dallas it make you believe that they're back to being the same old Bengals. So, as I predicted this game, 38-10, Dallas is going to be 0-2, and it's going to be time for Jerry to make some decisions and get people out of it. It just is. It's just going to have to be that kind of week. I'm just being honest with you, man. You know, people has got to be real in the field. You know, so we're done with the Dallas Cowboys predictions of the day. They're not going to be, and I'm not going to be long-winded with this team like I was last year because last year was a lot of things to break down. It's a lot of things to break down too. I'll be able to catch this team today, and we will definitely break this game down tomorrow. We'll break the game down tomorrow, and we're gonna show everybody what's really going on. You understand? And show you what the problem is in Dallas with this football team, and we'll break it down. But we're gonna move on off this, and we're gonna go to the National Football League. So let's go to the league entirely. NFL Week 2 schedule. Let's go on and get this ready to go. Do we want this Week 2 schedule? I'm gonna go to CBS Sports. I like CBS Sports. All right. Week 2. Let's see what's happening. All right, so I don't like how they got it. But we'll just go on up here, man, and just check it out. So, first game on tap is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the New Orleans Saints. Both teams is coming off week 1 wins and performances. We saw that Brady was just able to just play the old school Patriot way and get a win over the putrid Dallas Cowboys. Just to get a real win. And then we saw that the doggone Jameis Winston had to go and pull a rabbit out of his hat to beat the Punalina Falcon. So, everybody is liking the Buccaneers this week. I mean, everybody liking the Saints this week. The Brady has played, the Saints 4 times. He's 0-4 against them. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's kind of liking it. And I don't really think that them people over there, that's terrible, I see Lamb. It's really not looking very good, right? But I think that the Saints to me, I don't think Dennis Allen is a good coach. And as I sit here today, just looking at this game, I'm not going to break the 9 pillars out on this game. I'm going to do it for the Cowboy. And this is a game here that I see that I like the Buccaneers in this game. I just do. Not that I was impressed by what they did to the lowly Dallas Cowboys. I just believe that it's time for Brady to just beat this football team. I believe they just couldn't beat Sean Payton. I don't think they could beat a Sean Payton-led Saint team. Sean Payton is sitting in a booth somewhere talking about it. But as I see the Saints, I have to move on from the Jameis Winston hype train. So what I think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will win this game, and they have 2 games on the road. They're at home. Yeah, they got 2 games on the road. So Tampa Bay will be 2-0 in this stretch, but they go home to Raymond James. And now we're not gonna comment on every game, but we'll comment on certain games. You got the Carolina Panthers at the New York Football Giants. You got Saquon Barkley playing for money. I don't really understand. I'm trying to figure this out because these teams are lowly. and people got the Giants up by 1.5 at home. You know what I say in this game? The Carolina Panthers. Giants came out with a pretty impressive victory over the Tennessee Titans, as far as they're concerned. But I'm gonna say this, man. I do like the Giants this week. I do. I don't know why. I just don't believe in anything going on in Carolina. And if the Giants is running around here 2-0 and Dallas is 0-2, and I don't believe the Giants are really that good. I just think they pull off an improbable win last week, and I think they're down to their level of competition this week. And I believe that the damn New York Football Giants will win the game. I think Saquon Barkley will run all over them. I'm not even high on Saquon, but I know this is money time for Saquon Barkley. He's running the money. That's right, he's running the money. So he's running for the money. He wants the Giants to show him the money. So he's gonna run for the money, man. You know? He said he's got to be the honey, so he's got to get the money. Now we got the Miami Dolphins visiting the Baltimore Ravens. This is the game I probably will watch with the little pineapple. Hold on. The little pineapple, you know, understand me, is not gonna get it done in a big game. I know there's some injuries going on here. I know that the people is not high on the people over there. A lot of people is liking the Dolphins in the game, you know. But I'm not fooling with the Miami Dolphins at all. I don't believe in them. I believe, you know, that Tariq Hill got traded off, but he should have just been, you know, a free agent and signed with the best team and signed with a real good team. And then that best team would have been him, been like a Green Bay or somebody like that. But I believe that Miami Dolphins is not going to hold nothing to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens at home. Baltimore Ravens is a tough football team, and I think that when the going get tough, you cannot pick Marcus Mariota to win nothing for you. Marcus Mariota is a game manager. Marcus Mariota is a pineapple, is a little pineapple that's going to get chopped up and served. He's done. And I just believe that they're not going to be able to get nothing done. They're just not. Could I break it down a little bit better and tell you, yeah, we it's going to be a close game. It's not going to be a blowout. I think it'd be, you know what I'm saying, 27-20 or something like that. The Lamar Jackson led Baltimore Ravens. That'd be 2-0. Now we're gonna move on down to some memorable games. We don't care about the Jets and Browns. That's garbage. Washington Commanders, Detroit Lions. Who cares? Indianapolis Colts at the Jaguars. That's an interesting game, but because last time, you know, that the Indianapolis Colts played at Jacksonville, they came up with a goose egg. They came up with an L. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars under Doug Peterson will get their first win today. I believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars will squeak this game out. This is my upset. This is my upset pick this week. Jacksonville over Indianapolis. I think that Sunshine will have a good game. I think they'll be able to run the football. I think they'll be able to do better than the Texans did. I think Indianapolis is supposed to get ready to get people moved, get some coaches fired. I think they're not going to be able to keep it up. They're not going to be able to keep it up, man. They're just not keep up getting these old quarterbacks. Indianapolis coaches are going to have to struggle. They're going to have to fall down so they can go and get them another profound player at the quarterback position. They're going to have to go do that. So we're going to move on down from that. I believe that the Jacksonville Jaguars will pull off this upset. Yeah. Definitely cover the spread, but they'll win outright. So New England Patriots at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Very interesting football game. This is going to be a tough game to predict here. Pittsburgh has got a young quarterback. I don't know who's starting for the damn. I don't know who's starting for him, though. Not really telling me much. Yeah, they said they got with a banged up Matt Jones. While with Pittsburgh with a pass rush. Yeah, the Pittsburgh. New England also travels to Pittsburgh on an 0-4 ATS. A streak on the road. Outside Everman. Let me see some. Yeah, I do. I like the Steelers this week too. I think the Patriots are done. I think they're done. I think they don't have anything special at the quarterback position. I think that Matt Jones is putrid. The indictment of Matt Jones was on that Monday night game at Buffalo when they didn't throw the ball with him. It was done. I think they don't have anything at quarterback. I think that Belichick is going to have to. They're going to have to suffer. I think they got to go get him a quarterback. But I do like Samson. I do like Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh will be another 2-0 football team. Now we got the Seahawks at 49ers. Who cares? This is a very interesting game, though, to be honest with you. Because if the Seahawks find a way to win this game, which I don't, I think Trey Lance will survive another week. But if the Seahawks were able to pull up the upset, Garoppolo will be back on the field. And Garoppolo will be back on the field, but Trey Lance will survive another week under center. You got Atlanta, and who cares? The Rams will win. The Arizona Cardinals at the Las Vegas Raiders. Very intriguing game. Both teams are 0-1. Somebody got to get off just snide. But I don't know what to tell y'all about this game here. But what I can tell you about this here, man, Arizona is in trouble. I think they believe in the quarterback, but they don't believe in the offensive schematic that the quarterback plays in. I think that Cliff Kingsbury, this is his last year. They're going to move on. They're going to go get him a real offensive-minded guy. If the Dallas Cowboys do not do their due diligence in the doggone coaching thing, that can be a landing spot for Sean Payton in Arizona. So keep a lookout. Keep a lookout. But as I see this game, the Las Vegas Raiders will, you know what I'm saying, pull off this game, and they'll be 1-1 on the season. They'll be even on the season. We already covered the damn Cowboys. The Houston Texans at Denver. Yeah, I think Denver will win the game. It's the people that picking the Texans though, but they got to pick Texans to cover the spread. They can't even pick the Texans outright. Jason Lockford like the Texans. Ain't nobody else I see in there that's making me think anything about it. But I do, the Texans are going to be a tough out this year, though. Here's the big games here, man, on Monday night. I ain't seen no Sunday night matchup. We're playing Sunday night. Oh, okay. Green Bay Packers. Let's get this out the way. The Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers went out there and showed ineptitude on the offensive side of football up there in the Minnesota Viking territory in Minneapolis. They got skull drug like a motherfucker last week, the Green Bay Packers. Chicago Bears over there whooped the shoes off of goddamn Lance. Whooped the tray off of Lance. You understand? So what's going to pretty much happen? What's pretty much going to happen in this game, man? I do see a bounce back, you know what I'm saying, of Aaron Rodgers doing what he do, man. I mean, I think they need to run the ball up in Green Bay. I think they need to run the ball a little bit more. I know they don't want to be a ground and pound football team, and I know they don't do because they got Aaron Rodgers. I just think they need to do a little more running. I just think they need to do a little bit more running. And they need to spread the ball around, man. They just need to spread the fucking shit around. And I think they're gone and beat the Bears by pretty much what their spread said. I think they'll cover the spread. I think they'll beat them by 10. And I think everybody will be, I think the Aaron Rodgers led Packers will be back to competing, and giving people hope up there in Green Bay territory like one time. And make everybody think that the Green Bay Packers will be back in the playoff again. And I think they will. I think they'll win the division. Now, I think the best team in football. Yeah. I think the best team in football is the Buffalo Bills. I like the Buffalo Bills. I like them. I believe in them. Now, I believe in the Buffalo Bills. I think the Buffalo Bills will win the Super Bowl. I think they'll win it. I think it's time for the Buffalo Bills to be somebody. I think it's time for the Buffalo Bills to shine. That organization don't went through a lot of hell. 4 Super Bowl appearances getting pimped on by the NFC. But I think the Tennessee Titans has always been a thorn in the side of Buffalo. They always been a thorn in the side of Buffalo. But as I sit here and talk to you right now, I think that the Buffalo Bills is going to get after them son of bitches in Tennessee. Yes, them Tennessee Titans, big head and small body. Yeah, they finna come the running of the Buffalo Bill. Nobody circles a Titan like a Buffalo Bill. They finna circle the Titans, and they finna whip, whap, and tip, tap up beside a Titan head. I believe this game will be a 37-20 game. I think they're gonna whoop these shoes off these motherfuckers. They finna beat somebody down because this is the reason why they didn't have home field last year, because they lost to the likelies of the lowly Tennessee Titans. The Tennessee Titans, long as they employ and have Ryan Tannehill under the center position, at the quarterback position, they will never be nobody. Yeah, they be getting ready to put the young nigga in. But let me tell you now, the Buffalo Bills will win. Now, this is another intriguing matchup. The Minnesota Vikings at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia defense was on some sugar to shit real quick last week. The Philadelphia Eagles has got Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is going up against Kirk Cut. Yeah. Boy, Jalen Hurts is going to have to get the ball. He can't be on the throwing motherfucking me until A.J. Brown in this game. He's going to have to get on point, man. They can't be bullshitting over there in Philly. And I hate to say it, man. I mean, the Minnesota Vikings. Boy, I don't know. This game, I don't like Minnesota, and I damn sure don't like the Philadelphia Eagles. And I damn sure don't even want to pick the Philadelphia Eagles. And I damn sure don't even want to pick the Minnesota Vikings. I don't believe in no Minnesota Vikings. I never have, never will. I believe, but they had some division hope and some division business, and they showed something last week. The new coach over there might be something all they needed. They might have got tired of the monotony of Mike Zimmer. Mike Zimmer wasn't a bad coach, man. He really wasn't. I don't know what happened to him. His defense kind of went down, and he was there for a while. But he did the best he could do. He's down there at Jackson State helping out Dion. So Mike's going to be back in the league, being offense defense coordinator next year. He'll be back in the league. So, but as I see the Minnesota Vikings is concerned, man, and this game, I was impressed by Minnesota's dominance over the Green Bay Packers. And I was very unimpressed by the Philadelphia Eagles' lack of killer instinct against a team like the Detroit Lions. you let them back in the game. So y'all got a tendency of letting teams back in the game. And they say something about Kirk Cousins. You keep Kirk Cousins around, he'll get you. Better ass motherfucking me. Hey, better ass the Saints a couple of years ago in a playoff game. Mm-hmm. Even when they had the other motherfucking quarterback over there before they got Kirk Cousins and shit. Yeah, when they went to the NFC Championship game against the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, so when the Philadelphia Eagles did beat the shit out of Minnesota that day. This matchup is very intriguing. Very intriguing. But I'm going to go on and pick the slight upset. I'm going to pick the Minnesota Vikings to go in Philadelphia and pull out a victory. If that offensive capability of Philly is for real, and they light up the Minnesota Vikings, I have to say that Philadelphia might be a team to be reckoned with in the NFC. It's a litmus test for Philly. It's not a big litmus test for them, but it's a little litmus test for them. You know, because this opponent is not that great, but the opponent got some confidence that they're playing against. Sometimes you play a confident football team, and it's some infighting going on in the office because they got damn Howie Roman is not bullshitting over there. He's over there looking into the game plans of motherfucking me. Yeah, he over there looking into the game plan of the defensive coordination of the Philadelphia Eagles. They already talking about they want to get Vic Fangio in there. There's already infighting going on in Philly, but Philly only motherfucker I know win games, and they shitting already, boy. They already shitting in Philly. So while the shitting going on after a W, I have to go on and deal with the Vike. That, you know, and I could be wrong, and I hope I'm right. You know, so Dallas have a little hope for the division, a little hope, but you know, a little hope. And I think that's really much it, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people think the Packers are bound. Some people think the Patriots are bound back against the Steelers. Packers are rolled the Bears. That's what the people saying. So, and we already seen that Patrick Mahomes is going to be, you know, Patrick Mahomes is going for the MVP again. And this would be time you win the MVP. You know, you done lost your big dynamic wide receiver named Tyreek Hill. And now you run around here, got 7 touchdowns already in the week. You know what I'm saying? You already got 7 touchdowns already in the week. So that is my goddamn week 2 prediction this week, man, on the big games going on. You know, like I told you, man, I picked the right games. I ain't picking bullshit. I got Minnesota over Philly. I got I got the Pack over the Bears. I got, you know what I'm saying, the Cincinnati Bengals over the Cowboys. I got the Raiders over the Arizona Cardinals. I got, San Francisco will be back in the winning column. And I also got the Pittsburgh Steelers over the Patriots. And also I'm going back up. I got the Jaguars pulling out the upset over the Indianapolis Colts. And I also have, man, the Baltimore Ravens over the Miami Dolphins. And I got the Giants over the Panthers. So, them are my games, man, that I picked today. I hope everybody enjoyed this game show, man. I hope everybody know that I got the most dynamic style of motherfucking talk in the game. That we keep it 100 at all motherfucking times. And like we said, 38-10 Bengals, baby. They will beat the shit out the Cowboys. It's going to be a terrible season by Dallas. What happens when you shit on your hand, Jerry? When you shit on your hand, you're gonna come up shitty, baby. It's not gonna be looking nice for you. And then you're gonna be looking for new coaches and new people. Cause see, when you hire people like coaches, you try to put them in a position to succeed at a high level, so you can properly evaluate people. And Dallas always leave a hanging Chad when it comes to that. So it's time for me to get ready to go on and watch these games. It's time to get ready, man, to go on and do what I need to do. And then the question was, will Dallas on today's show, will America's team tame the Bengals? Hell fucking no, because it will be the Bengals winning 38-10. 8 of the 9 pillars of winning the football game will belong to the Cincinnati Bengals. And what Dallas is going to have to do to even win this game, they're going to have to get what Pittsburgh got, 5 turnovers. You know, special team touchdowns, and Cooper Rush is going to have to play out of his damn mind. Okay. And I don't believe that Kellen Moore is going to call an effective game plan. I don't think he's going to be able to do nothing. And I think it just, the talent level in Cincinnati is just too much for Dallas to deal with. So that's it of that. Hope everybody enjoyed the damn show today. That's listening in the clouds. And we're going to be out. We didn't want to do a 3-hour show, but we had to go down there and do Jerry's bullshit and listen to what he had to say. Stephen lying again. This has been the game show. This is the Prince Pierre 9.5 live show. Like, share, and subscribe to the game show. Yeah, absolutely, man. And we're having some good times. And we will continue to do a show. We're going to continue to build this show up and make it grow. You know, we always the most ignorant show on YouTube. We get down to the kit and caboodle of proper football analysis. We don't do paralysis by analysis. We just analyze what we see, tell you what we know. That's why I am your beloved game show host of the Prince Pierre 9.5 Live, the game show. So I hope everybody enjoy their day. I hope everybody enjoy their football day and their football night in America and around the world. Because this is what we do over here, man. We'll be back. Oh, well, we're not done yet because we got to do some updates on some new shows that's coming up. So we're going to go on and pull it. We're going to go on and pull it. We're going to go on and pull it. So let's go to it. So, next show will be, that won't be the next show. That won't be the next show. That show is coming, but that won't be the next show. The next show will be this show. Will be Brett Favre is caught with his hands in the Mississippi's cookie jar. Where is the DOJ at? We're going to get into that, man, and we're going to talk about that on the next show. This show is supposed to be going on today because I want to do the Cowboys show last night to conclude of the college football, but I was tired, so I had to lay it down. So we're not going to ever do a show when we're tired because we ain't going to have no energy to do the show, so we had to lay it down. So we're going to do that tomorrow. We're going to do that show tonight at midnight. We're going to change that and make that tonight at midnight, and then we'll come on tomorrow and do a recap of Week 2 in the National Football League. And then the next show after that we already got effort will be this show that we just showed you, which will be this show that's coming up. Well, we will talk about the Don Corleone of boxing. Al Heyman is the greatest businessman in the live entertainment ever had. So we're gonna get into that. Probably that would be either Wednesday at midnight. Yes, we'll do that show Wednesday. No, Tuesday at midnight. That's the goal. So yes, we'll do that show and knock that show out. So we already got a plethora of shows this week. We got some more shows we're gonna do this week. So we're gonna do a show every day. We're gonna continue to be out here putting out information and putting out what we know is real. So be ready for that. Be ready for that. Be ready for that. So them are the next 2 shows and 3 shows this week. So we getting to work. We wanted to already be doing the damn Brett Favre show today. I think that would have brought a lot of people in. And what we might end up doing is talk about particular topics, and we do tidbits on the league. But that's the next show coming up, probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Where I had a show, and then we're gonna have another show where we're gonna break down some more things going on in the world of sports, in the world in the sports game, the political game, the labor game, all kind of things. So we're gonna talk about a plethora of a lot of different topics over here because we are the game show. We put down. Stomp down, go hard game over here, man. You know what I'm talking about? So I hope everybody's enjoying. I hope everybody's enjoying what's going on. I hope everybody will be happy about it. So as we close, man, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get on out of here, man. So let's get on with it.
Wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was stranger, I'd still be stranger. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox. And I'm more sorry about the way you play your game, man. I picture the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, she's a golden. Well, just because you know. Ooh, I've got some news for you. Yeah, go to and tell your little boy. See you driving around town with the girl I love and I like. I just the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Now I know that I can't borrow, begging, stealing, lying, cheating. Trying to keep you, trying to please you. Just being in love with your ass ain't cheap. Now I picture the fool that falls in love with you. Oh, she's a golden. Well, just because you know. Ooh, I've got some news for you. Ooh, I really hate your ass right now. See you down, girl, I love and I like. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, still be richer. No, ain't that some shit? And although that's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. Fuck you. Now, baby, why you wanna hurt me so bad? So bad. I tried to tell my mama, but she told me this is one for your dad. Yes, she did. And I was like, why? I love you. I still love you. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer,